Welcome to another episode of Killah Priest Podcast. I'm your host, Killah Priest.
We've had to slow it down compared to what they think dope is today.
Young Gotti, corrupt Gotti.
Yeah. 20 years, horseman. We was doing this since we was young, guys.
Right.
All the way till now.
That's right.
Time is everything, because time is our friend.
God is first. You know what I'm saying? Without love, you don't have nothing. Without family, you don't have nothing. These will make the world go round.
One of the best boxers on the planet Earth, Zab Judah, man.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. I fuck with the whole woo. Shaheem.
Yeah, Shaheen. Yeah.
Shaheem was that's my little bro right there.
Exactly. The Morpheus of rap.
Yeah. Once you do the knowledge, you'll learn that a mistake is not a mistake. It's a learning experience.
I'm Dane Calloway, and I'm just here to make you think. My main concern is to get us cognizant of what happened to us, because we can force the changes together.
Oh, man, I thought that was Questlove at first, God.
Oh, gonna show the male phallus. Go ahead and show it.
I broke down the.
I ain't gonna say shit the whole time.
I broke down
I ain't saying nothing.
I broke down the breast. Per M. Haru, it is 78 feet long. It's in the British Museum, and there's several translations of it. And this is the origins of the concept in book form or in paper form of a heaven and a hell, an afterlife, ordinances, spirituality. This is the origin of it.
They have made sure that all over the world, the sun is the most important symbol. God's sun is in heaven. And that's why you will have the story of Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, which is spring, summer, autumn, winter, the 4 seasons of the year, with his 12 helpers, 12 signs of the Zodiac.
Atom means one. So atom meaning unity, they are odd numbers. Odd is Adam. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. They cannot be divided. Eve, even numbers, is 2. That's why she came to divide in the Garden of Eden. And she is evil because she's even numbers.
There is no time. There's a point of singularity where time is created. At the middle of our terrarium is a black hole, y'all. All the ancestors saw this force as a great mother who were giving birth to life, which is time. In most cultures, you had a yin and a yang, a god and a goddess. The world religion was introduced where they replaced that concept with God and the devil. But the devil is really the diva in Hindu culture.
What are the odds just before the moon landing, you have a NASA administrator, you have a NASA astronaut, a sci-fi author, movie director, senior administrator of NASA all together in Hollywood? What are the odds?
Do you remember when Elon Musk said that we live in a simulation?
Yeah.
Well, he knows we do. That's the point. He knows we do. Your Gateses and these people, and your Swabs, they know we live in a simulation. They just don't want us to know.
I can show you where the logos come from in ancient Egypt. It goes all the way to Kemet and Eden.
I always feel like I'm seeking out like-minded people who can surrender themselves to the creative process as something to do to, like, be alive, to be connected to the cosmic forces that govern humanity and the earth. And I always have seen that in you, and that's why I'm such a fan of yours.
I'm about to cry.
If you haven't freed yourself from that birth certificate,
ladies and gentlemen. We build on topics, whether conscious or cosmic. It's never nonsense, mega levels are microscopic. It's a Killah Priest project, AD control the rocket. Before we land the plane, many things we engage and explain. The unexplained, without mask. Welcome to the Killah Priest podcast. Killah Priest podcast. Turn up. Turn up. Back in the building. Yes. The master of disaster. The masters, the crafters. Shout out to the Rocketeers and the crafters. Everybody all aboard. We are here. Hope you had a beautiful weekend. Man, it was off the chain. The verdict is in. You know what I mean? We know who's going to the Super Bowl. Man, that was crazy, man. That was a crazy weekend, man. It was crazy. Yo, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Say rest in peace to you.
Oh, yeah. You got to
Solo Jim's got something. Well, you confessed. Well, you predicted that your team was going to win.
Yeah, you know, well, I mean, I felt positive that my team could have won. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, we didn't play up to standard. And, you know, a little disappointing. But, you know what I mean? You got to move it on. You got to move on, you know what I mean? Give it focus for next year and just see what could happen, you know what I mean?
No doubt.
Got to be more creative. That's all I got to say. Yeah. Be more creative and be smarter.
Yeah, the Ravens went down, man. The Ravens went down.
It's all good, man.
But another note, Patrick Mahomes, the Chiefs, man, congratulations to all you Chief fans out there. You know what I'm saying? Congratulations to all you 49ers out there. They would hit me up back and forth. Yep. They were going crazy. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people missed a lot of predictions. A lot of predictions were being made, and some people made the wrong choice.
Don't bet against Pat. That's all I say. Don't bet against him.
Oh, yeah. Bro.
That's all respect.
Yeah, the 49ers.
That's all respect.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But, yeah, so, shout out to Dave Flores. We watched the game together.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Solo Gems, Dave Flores in the building. Yeah, we was doing it up. Yeah. And shout out to Dublin's.
Word.
Man, oh man, my brother.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, he going through it worse than me, I think.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, definitely is.
AD.
Yeah.
This was crazy. I got to tell him, he had a big, the Detroit Lions, you know, they were winning. My peoples, man, he had a, man, peace to my man. I ain't gonna say his name.
Yeah, I know.
Because it was, he had a big lion on. For the Detroit Lion, he had the big chain, had a microphone, right?
Yeah.
At one point, he stood on top. I think he stood on top of the balcony. I mean, didn't he stand on top of the counter?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he definitely did.
And he stood on top of and was speaking on a microphone. So imagine inside of a sports bar, and this guy got a microphone. This is it, y'all done.
Yeah.
We're gonna kill you. He was like, the Lions is up there.
Was he one of the staff of the bar or something?
Oh, definitely. He was off that day too.
Oh, yeah,
he made sure they had a mic and a DJ. Was this a DJ?
Yeah, it was a DJ there.
Yo, his voice was like, it blew it was like, if 49er fans was looking sad because he had a microphone in their face. It was like, yo, it's over.
Yeah.
Yo. Let me tell y'all.
I mean, I thought it was over too. I ain't gonna lie.
Me too.
I thought it was over too. I mean, with all respect. I respect it. You know what I mean? And the 49ers came back.
Man, they came all the way back, bro.
Yeah.
And it was crickets.
Yeah.
But I felt so bad because the 49ers, at one point, they surrounded him.
Oh, yeah.
He had the mic. Like, you saw him dying. Like, he was like, he had the mic, but he knew it. So he was like, he was still up there. They surrounded him. And they was just looking at him or something like that.
Oh, no.
And he melted. Is this?
No, it wasn't even crickets, though. It was like, yo, you just saw the greatest rise to deep depression.
Yeah.
It was kind of wild.
Yeah.
It was wild, man. I feel his pain, you know what I mean? My team won too. I know that pain. That hurt.
Yeah,
it hurts.
yeah.
But, you know, you got to get over it and move on to next year. You know what I mean?
Patrick Mahomes, man, the greatest quarterback, bro.
Respect. No, him and Andy, that's the greatest combo I will always say. You know what I mean? Playing football, I admire that. The way they come into game plans and everything like that.
Go ahead.
You gotta be smart, man. You gotta be smart. And Lamar and John Harbaugh. I think, you know, we just got away from ourselves. You know, if I had to give any advice to Lamar, I would just say, you know, just be yourself. You know what I mean? Be yourself. That's all. What happened?
Dave Flores right there, he laughing.
Oh, what's good,
because he witnessed it, right, Dave Flores?
Yeah, he saw it. I was torn.
Man, I felt so bad. You ever saw a comedian bomb, AD?
I think we both did.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that
was
was terrible. Yeah, I felt so bad for her. Yeah, shit, that was sad.
She tried to freestyle.
Oh man, it was nothing worse than a comedian when comedians bomb. But that's how it was with him. He was just like he was. Oh man, it was sad, man, because he swore that his team was going to win, and he was like, "You still not up, blah 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 blah. You're not up yet." He was in their face too with a mic. You know, a lot of mics out. They was looking little too. They was just like, "Oh man," it was like, yo.
One thing my coach taught me in football, yo. Game is 4 quarters. It don't matter what you do in the first, second, or third. Once that fourth come around and the clock don't hit 0, you know what I mean? Somebody's always in the game. You know
Fans don't be knowing that, man.
That's the real. Nah, that's the real of it. You know what I mean? It's like once
that cowgirl, I would say the cowboy, she started crying.
Oh, yeah.
Because the Cowboys went down early.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, to laugh at you. But yeah, it was other teams, man. This is why sometimes it's not even worth getting in it if you're going, you know what I'm saying, go down.
And then there's
I experienced that.
There's one winner. Like that's the thing that I look at. Like there's only gonna be one winner at the end of the day. Like just because these two teams made it to the Super Bowl, it's still at the end of the day, it's either gonna be the Chiefs or 49ers, right? It's not like they both going to win something. You know what I mean? The AFC champion, NFC, that's not a real champion. The Super Bowl is a real champion. You know what I mean? Just like the finals for the NBA or the World Series for baseball. It's only going to be one winner at the end of the season.
Yeah, that's
you know
true.
What I mean? Yeah.
Dave Flores said, what he said? He says, yes, I felt bad for all Detroit Lion fans. Yeah, man.
Oh, yeah. Nah, they hurting. I know that.
Palms are sweaty.
I know that city of Detroit.
Because from there, he was standing up there, you know what I'm saying, throwing up mom's spaghetti because it was like, it was real.
Yeah.
And it's like, man, who else from Detroit?
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
Big Sean?
He was posting
Big Sean. Yeah.
It's the only one that come to mind.
Yeah.
Not a lot of Detroit people.
Word, it was like, man, I don't know what happened.
Yo, because he normally don't even post. Like, you don't see Eminem posting himself like that.
I feel him, man.
All of a sudden, he popped up on screen.
Yeah.
On his own Instagram, like, saying all this Detroit stuff. We were like, oh, shit.
Yeah, no.
Oh, yeah, you couldn't tell them nothing.
You know,
according to them, they was, man, the Detroit, they was, I've never seen, they really, like, if you had that type of raw behind you, like, they was really behind their team. It's like all teams, fans. But I want to thank everybody that participated. And man, I'll tell you, like old soccer mom was like, nobody want to hear that though, right? There's always next year.
Yeah, nobody likes saying it. But
it was a good race.
Yeah.
No, you want to win.
Yeah.
Well, Don King said a good movie. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's him, right, AD?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when they was winning. That's another team. But then it.
Yeah, man. Yo, man, this is you gotta learn. Look,
see, he about to throw up mom's spaghetti after that one. Well, she was. Yo. This is bro. He was a meme. He said that it wasn't even real. You think he was some type of meme? Crazy.
Man.
But yeah, man, it was brought the people out. So that was cool, man. You know what I mean? Me, Dave Flores, Solo, Jim, we got to relax and chill. And Bill spoke to McCap. He hit me up. He called him Lamar Jackson. He said, yo, man, he played like he's Freddie Jackson.
That's
right. Yeah, at that point. Rock me tonight for old time's sake, man.
Man, it hurts, man. It do hurt, man. That's why I say, yo, we gotta, Lamar, man, just stay to yourself, man. These critics and narratives, what they're gonna push, let them talk. You know what I mean? That's best I could say, because I think what happens is the media could get in your head a little bit, and then you start doing things that you could be yourself. You know what I mean? That's one thing I saw in the game, like forcing things and making mistakes. You know what I mean? Just be yourself and make plays. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? That's I got a lot of respect for Lamar because you've been to a lot in my perspective.
That's right.
You know what I mean? But Pat Mahomes, man, I give you that credit, man. Never bet against him. That's all I'm gonna say. Never bet against him.
Some people, they just born with it. Even Lamar got a gift, man. It's just like some people got it. They wear it. It's not just on them; it's in them.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So some people, they just got it in them, and they just know when to hold them. They know how to do it. Like you can't ask Jordan, when he was in his kill mode, he just get into a mode.
Yeah,
So there's no father to it. It's just what it is. It's just like, if you blacked out.
You gotta learn. You gotta learn when you playing a Goliath. I always say this. You gotta step up to be a Goliath. And you can't step up to be like, oh, I'm facing this Goliath. I'm a Goliath myself, and I gotta show what I got. You know what I mean? So that's the best way I could even say it. Pat Mahomes, Tom Brady. You know what I mean? These are opponents that are going to deliver the kill shot. So you gotta go pound for pound for them, no matter how you want to go out. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's real talk. You gotta give out everything, especially when you're that close. You know what I mean? I lost in the playoffs, so I know that feeling. So like personally, like that's a bad feeling, and I fumbled and all that. So I know that feeling. Like you felt like you let everything down.
Right.
But at the end of the day, you gotta just put it behind you.
Right.
That's the only way to move on and get something past. So everybody's gonna give all these narratives and criticism. Just put it behind you. You know what I mean?
Better luck
Real talk.
Better luck next year.
I know, man. Real talk. I mean, that's what it's gonna be. That's what it's gonna be, man. I can't gloom on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We'll be here.
Yeah, we'll be here though. I'll be here for the Super Bowl though.
Yeah, man.
Should be a good one.
Yeah. So man, we're gonna be taking off. So next month I'll be on the road. I'll be on tour, man. So we'll be starting with San Diego on the 18th, and then from there we're gonna be going around. We're gonna be doing some stuff. We got Chicago, got a couple of dates. Chicago, Dayton, Ohio, so even in New York. So we got some new dates coming where we're gonna get overseas, and we trying to we thinking about some getting over there to the land of Asia. You know what I'm saying? To the Asian minor. So shout out. Word. So this is gonna be a beautiful month, and new music is being created. Shout out to the Royal Priesthood. We got Crip Jesus verse, and then we got a lot of new stuff that we were working on. So we just waiting on everybody's verse to come in. You know what I mean? Zodiak, Cap, everybody. You know what I'm saying? So now I got a beat even from got a beat from Shroom. So Shroom is in town, y'all. He might come through. Shroom is in town, and he just rolling around. Shout out to big up to Shroom. He's supposed to be here, but we're gonna have something beautiful. We got Vinny coming. We got some surprises. We got I think Mick gonna come on through the West Name too. What else we got? We got a couple of things. We got Nephtali. We got her Wednesday. She gonna go on that Nephilim stuff. She gonna start talking about that good stuff, man. Stuff that I know that y'all like to talk about. And she's gonna go into the scriptures and talk about the Anunnakis and all of that good stuff. Cain says Cain, before we even start the show, it says Cain, God wouldn't accept his offerings. But how was that, right? So Cain spoke to God, and he was just like, yo, I accept his, but not yours. Wow. For real. It was like that. And then Cain, it was wild because after Cain he got jealous, he killed Abel, he acted like he didn't know what happened. He said, yo, where's your brother? That's deep stuff to think about, yo. Like, yo, you know what happened. He's like, yo, where's your Wait a minute, it says God talked to him. So listen, this is a straight conversation. So he says, God asked him, where's your brother? And he heard him.
Wow. Yeah.
So he's talking to somebody physical. Ooh, this is deep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's what you heard?
Who told you you was naked? So there's some deep stuff, man. There's some stuff you could ponder on and think. Be like, what is that about? What else was going on?
Yeah.
What's going on? Why he killed him, then he hit him off, he slid him off. It's some wild stuff though.
Yeah.
Some things that make you think, man, in the wheel of your imagination and your mind. Some things, so I like to ponder on certain things like that, you know, see, so, you know, when you start talking about Elohim or group, so now, you know, Elohim means it's plural. It's not even a name, it's quarterback.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Quarterback.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's quarterbacks is plural, but the name is Patrick Mahomes. Bunch of quarterbacks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
when the poem, I got a song I'm gonna premiere too. So I'm dealing with that. Shout out to my man Dave Flores. Came through with one of the illest videos that, man, I think thus far. Crazy. And we did a lot of good work, man. A lot of good work. I want to say, welcome to Killah Priest Podcraft. I'm your host, Killah Priest, the Iron Sheik from the Middle East. I'm almost there, so prepare to say peace. And running the rock is none other than ADA Dizzle.
Yeah. Peace.
Yeah. On my side, y'all know him from other realms. Yeah, real life, this is no film. Solo gems.
Peace. Keep rising, keep shining, keep doing your thing. Blessing, love, and harmony.
Yep. I want to shout out to everybody saying on the pure wave. Catch the wave. Todd Wave is still in the building. You know what I mean? Yeah, so, man, yeah, we're going to get into it, man. We're gonna have a great show today. I wonder what the brother's going to break down and talk about. But, you know, this right here is brought to you by Bamudan. Can they see this, AD? Bamudan, I've been talking about this tea for a minute. This is a piece of a tea, really good. What's the other one? Taiwan Gin?
Taiwan Gin.
Woo.
And then Hoi Quay.
Hoi Quay, yeah. Hoi Quay.
Shomei.
Yeah. So very.
Okay.
So this very fruity, very good. You smell it. Wish I could smell it. It's very. Got some skin and you know what I mean.
Got like a cinnamon.
Cinnamon, yeah.
Like a cinnamon to it.
Yeah, when it's aged, man, it just smells so good. Oh my God, that's
Yeah, got like a good cinnamon.
Yeah, it is deep cinnamon. Nutmeg.
Yeah, that's the word. I was looking for that. Yeah, nutmeg.
Right?
Nutmeg is in. Yeah, that's a good one.
Let them palates and sit up in your. You could. There's a way you could clean your palate too, so you can smell even better. Like start sniffing. You can smell things. Some people just got some good scent.
Yeah.
Ginger.
You know what I'm saying? Put ginger in your nose?
Not in your nose, but in between sushi, they give you that ginger so you can reset your palate.
Oh, okay. All right, pickled, right? Pickled ginger. So it's good.
Yeah.
I didn't know that's what that was for.
Yeah, that way, because, you know, if you have several pieces of sushi, it all starts to blend together. So they give you that ginger so you can reset the palate, kind of makes you start over so that you're not tasting, you know, spicy tuna along with your anniversary roll.
Right.
I got you.
Anniversary roll.
You ever had an anniversary roll?
Nah.
Every sushi place has an anniversary roll. It's just like their own version of a bomb-ass piece of sushi.
Oh, yeah?
There's a lot of
anniversary roll?
It's a lot of flavors in
they
there,
made that
man.
for couples?
No, they just call it that because I think they just put a bunch of stuff in it.
Okay.
Every sushi place has their own version of an anniversary roll.
Okay.
It's just like their biggest piece of sushi with all this stuff on it.
Yeah, it's like was it like tuna?
Everything. I don't have no idea. I think it depends on the sushi place you go to.
Okay.
Like a blender, all type of stuff, right?
Yeah.
Check it out.
Show you how I get down, man. This is
I haven't had sushi in a while.
What, sushi?
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Sushi's good, man.
Yeah.
I like pho. I like pho.
Pho, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Pho, yeah. Pho, sushi, all that good stuff, man. All that good stuff. This is me at a tea ceremony. My boy was out in Portland. Right. You can show him how to get down. Your boy was putting it down, man. He was like, oh, yeah, somebody said reset the palates. It was Ramazul, yo. I did not know that. I just thought the ginger tastes real good. I was like, pickled ginger. You know,
yeah.
Ginger.
Pickled ginger.
Good. I did not know.
I can see that, though. It makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense for the most part.
Somebody said, ew. I like the wasabi, though. It's hot as hell. Yeah. I know somebody eats spicy. I can get down some spicy.
It's a different type of spice.
What is wasabi? What is that made from?
I gotta look it up.
Yeah, you gotta look that up.
Yeah.
I don't know what to
Is it good for you?
I mean, there's benefits to all kinds of these spices.
Yeah.
This is real wasabi?
Japanese horseradish.
Okay, that makes sense.
Horseradish.
That makes sense.
It comes from the plant known as the wasabia
That makes sense.
japonica or Euthrema japonicum. Totally different plant to European horseradish.
Okay.
European horseradish is kind of like a spicy mustard. Fake wasabi is made of European horseradish, often the green food color.
That's like, is that the bitter herb, the horseradish?
Oh wait, it said the fake wasabi is European.
Yeah, there's real and fake wasabi out there.
That's funny. Because it's how you will call it fake.
Yeah.
But if it's just a European version.
They give European horseradish with green food coloring.
Oh no, see the food color when you add that now it sounds fake.
You want the real wasabi, which has a natural green.
All right, that makes sense. I give them that one.
Yeah.
Food coloring definitely will make it look crazy.
Well, he said cayenne pepper. I've been hearing about cayenne pepper for a long time. Very good for you, but you need it with something, right?
It's good for the blood.
What did you mix turmeric with? They said turmeric doesn't work until you really mix it with something.
Turmeric?
That's good for like a rice pilaf or like a yellow rice.
Yeah, rice. I always thought of it as a coloring, like a curry. Like I put curry with that, probably. Yeah. Turmeric.
I think turmeric is. I don't know. Turmeric curry.
It could be.
It's the orange, huh?
Yeah, it could be
orange,
like
orange love. I love turmeric though.
Yeah, I always throw a little turmeric in the curry chicken or something like that. It just helps. It always helps with the yellow.
It's good for men.
Oh yeah, of course.
Turmeric.
Is it good for men?
Yeah.
It's good for men.
Like,
yeah, right. Good for men.
There's a link between anti-inflammatory properties and increased levels of testosterone.
You guys like that. They got some new type of yeah. We got to make sure that we eat right, man, if we want to keep our testosterone on these rich levels, because it's so much things that's bringing us down testosterone-wise, making us more feminine. You know what I'm saying? And that's not right. And then making the women more masculine. You know? What you talk about? You know what I'm saying? Especially in wine.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's off the hook. So we have to be very careful of what we put in our temple.
Yeah.
You know?
I think that results in life too. You know what I mean? How you treat your life.
Yeah.
Don't stress yourself out. You know what I mean? This is a lot of unnecessary stress. I think that even raises testosterone level. You know what I mean? Or like lowers it. So it depends on what you do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Be moderate when you eat certain things and put certain things in our bodies, because we at war 24/7 for the temple. He says, so a man thinketh, so is he. It's not what comes out the mouth. It's what goes. That don't sound right. I think
what you said?
Not what goes in the mouth. It was come out. I don't know. But anyway, you know how the quotation go. I don't.
Fool me once.
Yeah, fool me once, fool me twice. Of all my Bible thumpers out there, they would know. They would know. But y'all get the gist what I'm saying. So we have to look at, somebody said eat natural. Yeah, if you eat, you can eat your potato chip, but let's say until you build up that callus or you build up that, what's the name? It's like, if you're going to eat one potato chip, you get to eat 2 vegetables.
Yeah.
So you take your Shilajit, you know what I'm saying? You do this. drink twice as water. If you drink alcohol, you know what I'm saying, and you have it one night, just drink more water the next day. Make sure that you balance, everything is balanced, that yin and yang. I started, you know, I feel good when I started talking about the balance of just life, self, you know.
Yeah.
Learning a lot as I go.
I'm glad you said that because I think people get lost with that. You gotta learn how to balance your consumptions. You know what I mean? Like I think, look, eating healthy is fine. Like that's a real good thing. You know what I mean? Especially if you know what you're eating and why you're eating it, right? You know what I mean? And you could cheat. You know what I mean? Cheat days are allowed, right? But don't let your cheat days be your obsession. You know what I mean? Don't over here, if you get a bunch of donuts, right? You love donuts. Don't make that be a reward for, like, let's say going to the gym throughout the week or whatever. Like, you know what I mean? People don't understand that. Because I think people reward themselves for nothing. You know what I mean? Like you could get cookies, donuts,
But
junk
cheat
food.
days, you're technically bodybuilders do cheat days just to carb back up.
To carb back
You're
up?
supposed to only just have higher carb on cheat days,
Right.
and kind of lower the fat a little bit. You're not really supposed to like have a whole bunch of donuts or like you know what I'm saying. Cheat days is supposed to be like, okay, you have a bunch of pasta. Or you carb up so that you reset your hormones.
Right. No, I get that.
'Cause a lot of bodybuilders will go like low carb. You know what I mean? Some are doing keto, and then they'll have a cheat day to like reset leptin, and reset their glucose and hormonal levels and stuff like that. That's supposed to be the whole purpose of a cheat day. Do you know what I'm saying? But some people take it too far.
No, I know what you mean. Like I know for the working out,
For the workout world, yeah.
I get what you mean. I'm just saying in general though. Like in general, like I feel like if you're a person that, like, say you don't go to the gym every now and then, like
try to treat yourself.
Yeah, you treat yourself so often because I see this with especially in New York. You know, I have a lot of love for my state. You know what I mean? But I feel like the reason why I feel like people don't look like people that's in LA in a way, right? It's because they don't eat right. You know what I mean? If that it makes sense. New Yorkers, we eat very we eat
Pizza.
Chinese food,
Oh, man.
pizza.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
If I was there,
Yeah, like you eat a lot. Like this is what I learned. Like I lost a lot of weight. Like I look great right now.
y'all got the pizza that folds.
Yeah,
in New York.
It's good. Trust me, it's really really
I
good.
bet it
What
does,
pizza
man.
that doesn't fold that you've been eating?
The pizza around here in LA, we don't have folding pizza.
It breaks
Well,
up.
Yeah.
No, come on.
Yeah, the pizza we have out here,
Why is it not folding?
you lift it up, it just stays like the exact, you know, it's like lifting a piece of board and stuff like that. Our pizza out here in LA is like this. You lift it up, it's like
Oh, it's like
It's like that.
If it's like that. That's bad.
Hey, D,
yeah.
where you buying pizza that doesn't fold?
I mean, that's how
Or is it the bread is hard at the bottom?
Yeah, it's just tough.
I guess I don't. I mean, I mean,
It's the water in New York. It's better, I know.
Oh yes.
So the dough is better,
That is very true.
and it's supposed to. You can almost fold it like a burrito in New York.
When you fold it, do you hear a crack? Like
We can't even
Okay.
fold it out here. That's what I'm saying.
oh
Man, it's bad.
man,
Like name a pizza place that's good out here.
There's
Like,
none.
I'm sure there's some good
they
ones.
got
out there.
some. They got some. They got
I'm
some
sure.
good pizza out
Pretty
here.
sure.
Y'all gotta
Yeah.
help me out because I think what's her name? Sid Vicious was talking about some
Yeah,
spots.
they got
she would know. I don't know nothing.
I
About
don't know
it.
either.
I said if I'm gonna eat pizza, it's gonna be in New York.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
man.
That's just because that's just my heart. Like, you know what I mean? Maybe Chicago, but definitely in New York though. You know what I mean?
Chicago has the thick crust, right?
Yeah, they
got
do the
pan.
deep dish. Yeah, the deep dish.
Dish
you know what I
pan.
mean?
That's too much
A
bread.
little weird though. Yeah, the sauce. too
That's a lot
saucy.
of bread, man.
But no, but what I was saying though, but yeah, no, I think New Yorkers, I think what we do is sometimes is we don't get a good chance and opportunity to really like work on healthy because there's a lot of good food in New York. I won't lie, you know what I mean. That's why I think it's very important to go to the gym out in New York. But in LA, what I learned is I didn't lose a lot of weight, but like I could see it in my own body that like I'm more cut up now, like out here. You know what I mean?
That's sunlight
Yeah.
too.
Oh yeah, I get that good sun too. Look good. I got a lot of compliments today. That's why.
Yeah, man. Sunlight, it goes with your smile.
Mm-hmm.
Sunlight make you smile. It make you like, you know, when you're in an environment where you got to be cold, where it's always cold, your attitude get like that. You know what I mean? So seasons affect the way you your mood.
Yeah, you
There's
got
a-
to eat to warm up.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a thing called seasonal depression.
Yep.
Word, seasonal depression. You know?
That's
And
true.
I didn't even know that was true till someone told me about it. Seasonal depression.
You see it in females around Christmas time.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the ones that are single.
Oh well, yeah.
They get all sad.
That makes sense. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, people don't like being
that time of the month.
Well, it's also because their family's like, why aren't you married? You know what I'm saying?
That pressure.
It's more
Yeah.
pressure for the females.
Yeah, that's typically. I mean, I think guys get it too. Like, it depends how old you are, right? I guess I don't know. Maybe they ask that question too, but
Well, you got so many with this fake world and this fake everything that's happening. You know, there's a lot of reasons to be depressed.
Yeah,
that's why liquor stores are open up 24/7. Pills, all for you. They look at you. I mean, well, you look the way they make you look at yourself, always looking down, and then they put fake models of stars and stuff up there to make you think that you have to look like them. Then you start hating the way that you look, and the amorphous. I don't know some of the terms. Y'all can help me with it, but it's like how you look at yourself is very important. How you feel about yourself is very important. Don't take nobody else advice except self-awareness. Definitely.
Yeah.
They try to, especially women, man. Y'all got to go through it. Cosmicology and all these magazines. I don't know, the magazines online.
Yeah,
that started somewhere. I found out, and I be looking too. I'm not gonna lie. I go on the internet and I be looking up certain stuff here and there. Yeah, Priest be like this. Hey, what is this internet they talking about?
Right.
This Wi-Fi. You know what I mean? Who is Wi-Fi? Who is it? Does it have a shape? We all on it. We're all a part of it.
It's in the ether. That's why it's the Ethernet.
There you go. So if the ether exists and we dealing with this, we all online in this internet, but we don't know who internet is. We don't even have to go in.
Yeah.
Or am I going in? I'm going to get my Raheem on today. You know what I'm saying? We don't know who internet is, brother.
Why is internet?
No. Black coffee. Poem about black water. Black understanding. More blackness. Black hair with black pigment. More black understanding for black knowledge. Black ears to listen to more black words coming out of black mouths. We have more dark understanding.
That's black power.
It's more
That's
black
right.
cups.
Yeah.
More black cups. Black understanding.
That's right.
Black.
No, yeah.
I'll be right.
Yeah. Nah, but you're right though. This world's this world's depression, man.
Let's one shout out to
yeah, we focus on our depression too much. You know what I mean? Start feeding your love, man. Start feeding love. Yeah. Look, it was a nice day in LA today. I took a nice little walk.
Oh, it was beautiful.
Yeah, nice little walk, right? And what I think is people don't inhale in the love. You know what I mean? They have it for themselves. You gotta breathe it. You gotta breathe it. You gotta be at ease because it's that anxiety, those thoughts, those pressures that we get, and that stress. You know what I mean? Like a lot of things that we focus on the phone is not real. You know what I mean? It's a distraction that we keep from focusing on our real problems, and that's what goes on. You know what I mean? To solve your things, you gotta look inward. That's why I always say look inward because it's at the end of the day to have an easier day and have a relaxed day, be more peaceful with yourself. You know what I mean? Don't get worked up and don't get stressed out about what's going on to somebody else's life. You know what I mean? Focus on yourself. That's the real talk. You know what I mean? And always spread love. That's what I always say. Spread love, and the love will feed back into you. You know? You know what I mean? That's the real talk.
Man, that was hard.
Yeah,
that was hard.
Yeah,
spread love, and love will come back into you. Yo, this is me. Oh, you keep going in, but this is me right here. This is one of my shout out to everybody in Portland. My people's out in Portland, man. For real. This is me at a tea ceremony. This cat is he's the Gung Fu expert. We call it Gung Fu. Gung Fu is a certain type of technique that you use when you're doing the tea ceremony. Check it out. This was a little while back too. So you see me.
Or you think, yeah, can we get that one on the side? Yeah, I want to try that one.
It's not too hot, so it's not like...
Wow.
Yeah.
I think she wanted to order something too.
Oh, wow.
As you see, I had hair there.
Okay, yeah, that threw me off.
Yeah, so that's going to be different. It's very light, very mild compared to the next one because it changes over time. That's the magic of this tea. And because of the way it's prepared, you don't just do it all at once and then you're done. It's a process.
30 seconds.
Hey.
Nah, I want to get out there, start a fight, talk about bull crap all day long. Nah, man, I'm doing a tea ceremony. Priest wants to sit down and have a tea ceremony. Sometimes you can. And I shout out to everybody up there in Marina and Morena. Shout out there to Guam. We sat down, me and Guam, we drunk so much tea that day, we was like this, we was floating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can imagine.
Put us in a euphoric state sometimes. It's almost like hypnotizing or meditative state where you start seeing things in yourself. You're like, man, this is good. Without the weed, this is a different type of leaf, but it does make you feel like an out-of-body experience the more you drink it. So if you already know.
Yeah, no, I've been broken down. I always describe it as a clean high. Like you don't feel, and I ain't gonna lie, it cleans you out. Like this is another part why I feel like I got in good shape too out here. You know what I mean? Like I think drinking that tea has it worked my body right. You know what I mean? It gets my mind right. So like I think about things, I have ideas. It gets me going in a way. So I mean that's how it benefits me. But I think it just relaxes you in different moments, and I don't know. It probably makes you think it's that caffeine that goes into it. But it's good. It's good though because it's I don't know. It's kind of like it's psychedelic, but it's like a real like it gets you focused. It's hard to
explain.
Try to explain, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like that's why I said it's like a clean high because you're like your eyes kind of open up. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? I don't know.
Yep.
S.L. Smith says, happy birthday to DJ Muggs.
Oh, shout out. Oh, happy birthday to DJ Muggs today, man. Somebody else's birthday today. Rakim? I saw it on there. I don't know if it's the right day, but...
Medicine. That's what it was. Medicine.
DJ Muggs' birthday today. I thought I saw a happy birthday to Rakim. God, Rakim. Let me see.
Let me look it up.
Yeah, look
January
it up.
28th. Yesterday.
Yesterday, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, happy belated. Word. God, Rakim. Somebody said the out-of-body experience, astro traveling. Yeah, all that goes into it, man. I mean, that's real. You can have that euphoric feeling. You get rewarded with those serotonins, the dopamine. Your brain is just squirting all type of rewarding chemicals in your body. You know, and it doesn't have to be. You can look at something that make you. You can look at a color. That's why certain things are certain colors, and it just rewards you, like give you certain feelings, stuff like that.
That's right.
Speaking of rewards,
and the color I was talking about, yeah, no doubt, that was the right color. Is that red? Or is that pinkish?
It's like a neon.
It's more like fuchsia.
It's like a.
Shout out to fuchsia.
You know it's
That's a bougie color, man. That's a bougie color, bro.
That was like hot pink.
It is. Yeah, it's like hot pink.
Yeah.
Crushed pink.
Oh, and look, love always wins. Look, that's one of those colors.
Yeah.
Love is God, man. Love is God. It always wins.
It's true. That's the fifth
Wow,
element.
That's
the fifth element.
Yeah, man. Love is God, man. He tells you. I tell you, Spirit tells you a lot.
That's right.
You know what I mean? You gotta inhale. You gotta know how to inhale love, and understand what's going on. You know what I mean? We get so distracted by our problems and thoughts and stresses that we don't get to know how to absorb it right. So that's what goes on today. You know what I mean? A lot of misunderstandings of love, and all I try to do is push love. Love is strong, man. Love is strong.
Love is in the air, bro.
And love yourself. That's the number one key, right? Love yourself, and that love comes through. But yeah.
Okay. Go ahead. Give him another one. This is me at the British Museum. Go up some. Up a little bit more. Right there, yeah. It's me at the British Museum right there. Get nowhere. Yes, indeed. And what they do is they rob all of the. I feel bad. Museums are beautiful, but it's also sad. We was in Egypt. We was in Kemet. We went to the museum, man. If you get joy, but then there's pain, it's like, wow, they don't rob every damn thing, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a funeral. Yo, I'm serious. It's good. You can just learn there, but it's like, it's really sad at the end of the day because you like, that they took all this stuff. Ethiopia wants their stuff back. They ain't playing. Ethiopia said, I saw a news clip and I should have just put it in there. They was like, yo, we want our stuff back. We talking to the British Museum, you know, you should have had no business putting your hand on it. It wasn't yours, it wasn't there. They went up there, they took all that stuff, put it in one place, museum. Right, you know, get somebody to break it down. The museum come for the word, you know, how they be dropping it.
Yeah.
But it was sad, but that's me at the British Museum. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they took it, right? Look at that. That's a British?
Yeah, that's
British Museum.
Yeah.
Hey, look, it was in Britain.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they took that
It's
right
all the way
there.
in Africa.
That's
Yeah,
crazy, right?
Man,
yo.
But that's yeah, we had a good time over there. So that's me up in there. So let y'all know. I don't get back.
I always say, let the people rest peacefully. I know they're artifacts. You know what I mean? This is one thing I said when we was a kid, and you see all the mummified bodies of the kings, and you know what I mean? It was one of those things where I was like, you know, we don't let their souls rest. We gotta let their souls rest. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's their bodies that we just looking at. We just looking at it, and when you look at it, you're like, yeah, this man was once alive. You know what I mean? It shows you his fingers and his toes and all that.
Right.
You know what I mean? But yeah, let his soul rest, man. You know what I mean? I saw him. I was like, dang, man. And you read the little obituary. I'm saying that right? You read it. And you say, oh, his wife killed him. It's like, oh.
Oh,
dang.
yeah. One of them was hitting the head by his wife. Yeah.
No, I'm just saying, like, it's like, damn. It's like, when you hear that story, it's like, well, I see the gash right there. Dang, man. That sucks. You know what I mean? I'm just saying.
Thousands of years ago.
Yeah, thousands of years ago.
He
Yeah,
came
real
in
talk.
He came in late thousands of years ago.
Bad, man.
Hit him in his head.
I was like, damn, what'd he do?
Came in late.
Too much wives, right? Too much. It was one of the wives that got jealous. One of the wives got jealous. It's like, you know, I'm gonna hit this one in the head right here.
Don't know how to act.
Yeah, man.
All right, growth. Come on, AD. Next one. Sometimes I'm gonna just throw them up. Check it out. Just do the knowledge. Shout out to Knowledge Born, do the Knowledge Radio. He's up there. What's this right here? Yeah, How to Survive in America. It's good.
How to Survive in America.
Most minorities aren't presented the same opportunities in terms of their career, status, and network, but a lot of it is their fault, not racism. A lot of minorities are raised in environments to where they never interact or see people except for their own kind. From their schools, neighborhoods, friend groups, and if you've been in these areas too long, you probably have cultural stereotypes that you exude too, which can actually hinder you professionally. Now, just because you were raised this way doesn't mean you have to stay that way. So once you actually grow up, you need to move to more diverse areas and stop sticking to the minority groups. You should have the ability to communicate with a hood dude the same exact way you would with the old white man. So once you diversify your environment, that will change you for the better. Then from there, present you more opportunities that you wouldn't have had otherwise.
Get out.
I respect that. Yeah, no, I respect that. You know what I mean? Can I say something?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying, like, you know what I mean? We gotta learn how to grow ourselves. You know what I mean? And one thing I learned for myself, at least, especially like, just not even just moving out of New York, just in general, like leaving with your hometown, leaving where you from, and going to other places, show you a lot more about yourself and other people. That it improves you in a way, you know what I mean, and it gets you thinking that what's bigger in this world and what's really what we really truly live for. I think a lot of people stay in the hood too long, and that's just something you see. Like, I got friends, you know, no disrespect to them, but like, you know, you got friends that you grew up with and they still there, and it's like you got to get out at some point, you know what I mean? Home is home, but we get too comfortable at home, you know what I mean? You got to learn how to get uncomfortable with things, you know what I mean? And I think that results to people and other cultures and everything like that, like getting more comfortable how to talk to different people and having able to have different communications, because not everybody's the same, you know what I mean? Everybody has different upbringings and different things, you know what I mean? We all go through different things. So learn how to get out. That's the main key.
Shout out to Adam G. He put 49 on it, man. Please, man. Grateful, man. We're going to give it a shout out. No doubt, man. That's love right there. It's love. We doing it up. This is what we do. We doing that. What color is that? What chakra is that?
I think that's the same color.
Same color. Chakras. Yeah.
Same color on the
Fuchsia.
rocket.
That's the huh? Yeah.
No, I'm just looking at the thing.
Magenta.
Rocket to the sky.
chakra. Yeah, shout out. Thank you so much, man. Adam G, I mean, that's love. That's
Appreciate
love
it,
right
man.
there.
Appreciate. But back to what I was saying, it limits the mind. You know what I mean? Like being where you from, like it could limit you. It just could limit you in general. You know what I mean? You get stuck in the same thing, get stuck in the same career. You don't really know how to move on. And networking is all about knowing how to speak to different vast of people. You know what I mean? Like we don't all talk to the same level of people. You know what I mean? There's rich, there's poor, there's everything. But you gotta know how to adjust your scale. You know what I mean? And know how to be able to talk to other people, because everybody's, like I said, we're all different. You know what I mean? And I think what minorities and black people as us, right? We got to get more comfortable with other cultures. And racism is all how you feel about yourself in a way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I can't. You know, I don't want to seem like it's that bad, but you gotta look at your own personal feelings and try to just get out. Like just get out and stop having a certain level of mind. Guys, don't be limited on how you're thinking. You know what I mean?
Master self. Stop blaming.
Learn.
Yeah, there you go. Stop blaming everybody, and do for self. If you knew better, you do better.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's why I always say take a walk every day. Go through the park. Get lost. You know what I'm saying? Get lost for a minute and then find yourself. By you getting lost, you can find yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Word. So, and like to travel, man. Get places and travel. You learn so much, and you see how Malcolm X's whole mind changed when he traveled. He went out there himself. You know, he was like, damn, I drunk and ate next to the same people that was oppressing me.
Mm-hmm.
And they were different because they had a different look on life, because they was all into Islam. And at that, you know, it was a peace. And they felt the same type of vibration. And it was like, man, he in his book, he said it all. Because he came out and he said, man, there's different type of people.
Mm-hmm.
You can't just hang around the same people and expect different results.
Mm-hmm. And be above it. Like, I think that's another thing too. Like, be above it. Like, I always say, because, you know, there's people that are still racist out there. You know what I mean? You
Can't
gotta
change that.
But you gotta know yourself and be above it. That's the one thing I've always said. Like, control your emotions and have rational thought. You know what I mean? Don't feed into nobody else's stereotype in the world. You know what I mean? And that's another thing too. Like, you gotta feed into who you are as a person, because you know who you are. You know what I mean? If you're a king, you're a queen, whatever you want. You know what I mean? You're strong, you're powerful. You know what I mean? Like, don't let no negative thoughts get in your mind and feed it and damage yourself. You know what I mean? You gotta get stronger with yourself, and that's all it is. You know what I mean? Because people below you are gonna try to bring you down. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, you gotta rise to the occasion and grow. You know what I mean?
Come on.
Mm-hmm.
Always somebody's watching you. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, show them the next image. Like this one, because you never know where they creeping at. You know what I'm saying? Like this.
Mm-hmm.
Because you could be walking, you thinking you cool, you thinking this been on you the whole time. You know what I mean? For real. Just watching. Eyes, but see, you don't be knowing. Look, it says, what it says, that high places, you know, you never know who's looking at you or watching you. That's a beautiful panther right there, man. You know, the photographer thought he was catching him, but he was catching him. He probably watched him the whole time, because they got this instant stop, like they could freeze. You ever saw a cat do that? Like it's creeping up on something and it just stop. I know you did, AD.
Mm-hmm.
And it's freeze. Just before the camera.
Okay.
Yeah, attribute. So check out that beautiful panther right there. He's watching, and you know, I just thought the eyes and the way he was creeping, because you see the one behind the tree. Oh,
look at that MoreMito, right? Came out of nowhere.
Mojito.
Wow.
Yo.
Yeah, nah. Something about panthers. Panthers are beautiful though.
Yeah. Right?
They majestic creatures, man.
Yeah.
Beautiful. It's they black fur.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's that black fur. I don't know. It just look powerful.
It's a jaguar. So if you see the design of a jaguar, I don't know if it's the male or the female or just some of them that come out. They panthers, all black. If you go close to them, you can kind of see the design in them, but it's a mastery. Also, the crow. If you don't know about the crow or the raven can talk like a parrot and a crow.
Yeah,
I can show y'all that.
Oh, the raven.
I gotta look for it. Yeah, but yeah, I can look it up yourselves.
Yeah, I got PTSD. No, can't say ravens right now. Yeah,
I didn't try to. That was a shot.
Nah, I'm just joking. I know you wasn't making I know you wasn't making no joke.
I didn't mean to throw that up in there.
Nah, it's all good. It's all good. Like I said, I'm still.
See, Lamar should have watched that. He should have watched the Chiefs, like how that, because the Chiefs was watching him just like how that Panther was watching. He was watching for that man. Yeah, man. Let's keep it moving. Be your own brand, baby. That's right. Be your own brand. Do your own thing, man. Be entrepreneurs. Rise to the occasion. This is a good time to be, man. This is all about inspiration. It's gonna be an inspiration show right here. So Vinny and them come up. Vinny come up. Good inspiration.
We are all creators in this world. We all gotta learn how to put that in this world, in this universe. You know what I mean? And make change for ourselves and keeping each other united. You know what I mean? Right. And I think that's the main thing, is trying to discover how to create peace in such a chaotic world. You know what I mean? And that's what you gotta learn, how to become a creator. Because I think creators get the most done. You know what I mean? And if you're just I'm not disrespecting nobody that's in a business or anything like that, that's working a 9 to 5, but just gotta focus on something that you really truly enjoy, because your heart gotta be there for you to manifest peace and love and all that. You know what I mean? Your heart gotta be there. If you're stressed out constantly, you don't like your boss, you know what I mean, or your coworkers, you're not gonna ever find that. So create, you know what I mean? Find something that you love and know yourself. Know what you want to create. You know what I mean? What is the message that you want to leave behind? You know what I mean? Everybody wants to leave behind legacy, but what's the message you want to leave behind for yourself? You know what I mean? At the end of the day, and what could it transpire to? Like the movie Total Recall. If you haven't seen Total Recall, he left a message to himself. Who are you? I'm you. Yeah. Oh, they're gonna brainwash. They brainwashed him. They brainwashed. He knew they was gonna brainwash him, so he left a message to himself. So if you read the walls and the tablets, and you read all the tablets, and the earth is telling you things that you used to do, you just can't remember it. But then when you start eating the food from that indigenous place, or that place that you get it from, you'll start downloading information that you don't even know about. Then all of a sudden you start looking, man, that you can start visualizing that. Maybe a house right there, or I can see something right here, or tribesmen. You'll start identifying yourself with the place. You'll be like, damn. And then and check it out. You start getting these reward chemicals. You start feeling good. They say, see, then that fruit, vegetable, you don't really get it because you're not looking at it. Then you drink the water to wash that down. Sometimes we be getting thirsty. We be ignoring that. Man, drink that water if you get thirsty. Because that water got some minerals in it that it wanted to tell you about, even if it don't, because you don't really drink water. So I told you have to get into the cells, have to be small enough. So when it's get into the cells and you start hydrating, get on that level, then you can start thinking. You start like, man. But it's telling you information that's been recycled over and over and over and over till you get it right. It's real.
Yeah, I was thinking of a song. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, no. I was gonna say, and like you said something earlier. You said pay attention to the signs of the universe, because I think there's initial signs that's there. I think the universe is supposed to give you things that what you're supposed to even be doing. You know what I mean? It's gonna give you a lot of things. It's gonna give you problems. It's gonna things like that. But you got to learn how to solve yourself to become your best self or your better self. You know what I mean? And I think that's what we all striving towards right now. Is just we gotta strive towards our best selves and not let the distractions hold us. You know what I mean? You gotta grow and move past it and push it. You know what I mean? Keep going forward. You know what I mean? That's something I learned. You know what I mean? Like I said, that fumble that fumble in the playoffs, that hurt. I ain't gonna lie.
I know it did.
That hurt. You know what I mean?
Second down and 3 yards ago.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about when I played, right? Like that fumble hurt. When I played, I mean, yes, I know the Ravens fumbled. Yes, the Ravens fumbled. But I'm talking about when I fumbled, that hurt. You know what I mean? That was my senior year,
right?
And that hurt. You know what I mean?
When you fumbled on a
no, I ain't fumbled the goal line. No,
okay.
I ain't fumbled. It was more like it was a bad handoff.
But guess what? You get up and you get another down.
Yeah, no, that's real talk.
Even if you don't get another down, you get on the sideline and think about things and look at the clipboard.
Mm-hmm.
And then when it's time to go back in, you go back in and you hit even harder.
Yeah.
But then on another level, you get another day.
Mm-hmm.
And then on another level, you here now to talk about it. So you learn, look how much you grew during that.
Yeah, that was
since that time.
That's the point. That's the point. It's like that whatever happened in the past it happened in the past. I can't hold on to it. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I still talk to my coaches. I talk to my teammates. You know what I mean? It's all good. You know, it's not like nobody's holding it against me. It happens. You know what I mean? Mistakes happen, and it just happen. You know what I mean? That's just a wave That's just a wave. You know what I mean? Life gives you problems, and you gotta learn how to solve it yourself. But don't hold on to that. You know what I mean? That's just something that happened, and that's going to happen.
Yeah.
Mistakes is going to happen. Mistakes going to be made, but it's how you learn from it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, and push past it. Because whatever knowledge you gain from those mistakes, you be able to you just grow and endlessly grow. You know what I mean? Just keep your flowers and your branches got to spread to other people.
Yeah. No, they gave it names, and that's what diluted when they call it anxiety. We all go through certain situations, but when they give it names, you really can't deal with it because they make it into something when you could deal with it naturally. When you just know what it is, when you just feeling it, and anxiety is a part of life. It's just your body warning you. So the chemical it releases are drilling through the whole body. So you're not going nowhere because, look, we live in a virtual reality world where we just sitting down experiencing. You watch you watch Cops.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. You started and visualize yourself as that person running from Cops.
Right.
You start to feel anxiety a little bit. You start thinking about what you did wrong with taxes, or you can watch the news, which is the biggest one.
Yeah.
Oh, fire over here. We burnt down acres and acres. Now you thinking about fire all of a sudden.
Right, that's
this
true.
person over here, some of that news is, what is it, AD? Somebody said something about some of the news is fake.
Yeah.
And then some of it is real, but it's certain stations.
Yeah, CNN is fake.
Yeah, so yeah.
No, but I'm going to say something.
Yeah. CNN is fake?
Mm-hmm. Everybody knows that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I didn't hear that one yet, but yeah, go ahead. Go what you saying?
This actually goes on to what we said earlier. Watch the junk that you feed, right? Like whatever's being said, like media. This is why I said TV media could be a distraction and raise up paranoia. Is watch what you feed in. You know what I mean? Watch what you know what I mean? Everything's gonna constantly make you warn and be threatened by this world. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But you know what I mean? You gotta digest it. Swallow it and then that's exit out. You know what I mean? We inhale a lot of junk in this world, and that's another thing too. That's kind of messing up us in general with our minds, and anxiety raises. You know what I mean? Because we're so paranoid about the world. You know what I mean? That's why I say you gotta learn how to embrace your power of love for yourself, because that's what's gonna keep you steady. You know?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Shout out to Hybrid Cypher. He said, I seem to have better thoughts in nicer locations.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, okay.
The vibration of that's the law of vibration, energy that's around you, because you're putting yourself in another whole build.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we come in what we call ciphers and we start talking. Cops didn't want you to sit around and talk in a circle because you tribing up. You might say something that changed the whole world, changed everybody's thought.
Mm-hmm.
Or you might just say, let's break out of this system.
Right.
No, you never know. Or they don't want you to talk or conversate, really. They want you to break it up. What y'all doing over here? Break this up, break it up, break it up, break it up. What? We might form a plan.
Yeah.
Is that the reason why you're breaking this up?
No, stereotypes, all that. It's a lot of things.
I know a brother.
Because I think people are scared of unity. Well, the system is scared of unity.
Yeah.
So maybe I was coming to a conclusion or a solution, right? And it looked threatening.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. How's it? Yeah, something positive. So I'm coming together seems negative.
Yeah, like brotherhood. You know what I mean? That's a quick one, right? Brotherhood, football. This is why I say most teams that this is why I love football, is that the idea of brotherhood is what makes champions, right? And if y'all have a clean, like a good level of brotherhood, like y'all all got each other's back, y'all be able to win a championship. You know what I mean? And y'all know each other. Yeah, the coach knows each other. It's a built up strength. You know what I mean? That's something I love about sports. But you know what I mean? Y'all was trying to unite, but the forces was trying to keep y'all divided. Crazy.
That's right.
Crazy.
Another note. Keep it going. This guy right here, name is Earl Snakehead Tucker.
Earl
He might
Snakehead.
have messed with a lot of y'all great grandmothers. Me and Go said this, but he was dope. Check it out. You know I love dancing, right? Check him out. It's like 1930, right? Ooh, look at Snakehead, yo. Yeah, he killing it, yo. Yo, he killing it. Come on, yo.
Yeah, you don't hold those wrong right now.
Yo. Ooh. Yo, this is in the 1930s. He is a snake.
That's crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, your great grandmothers just had. Y'all might be for real. You see, oh, now he cold. I love dancing, man. I love to watch it. Salsa is like one of my favorite. I love the salsa. This guy's crazy. I like to see the. Ooh, it's fire,
man.
If y'all, ooh, hey. I don't think James Brown. Shout out to James Brown.
Oh, hey. He's a good guy.
Incredible.
Man.
Gods, man.
Yeah.
God,
Yeah.
be able to move like that.
Yeah, all I got is like a little like shoulder move. That's my signature move. Or like I move my leg. Yeah, a snake, I always say everybody gotta have their own signature move.
Right.
He killed that. You gonna lie, he killed that.
Come on, man.
The snake hip. I heard him.
2000. Hold on, I gotta go to my boy's story. Hold up. Now check this out. I should have had it already set up, AD. Just go up some on your what's that? Pardon me. Go up a little bit more. Yeah, right there. Hold on. Let me see. Yeah, where it say Storyboard P.
Click, bang.
2000. This is my man Storyboard P. Shout out Storyboard P, man. Look at me. Check him out. He used to dance for Erykah Badu. I said, but he's from Brownsville.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Check out his legs. Yo, I think
the Ville.
I think he did. Yeah, check out the legs. Check out the legs, yo.
Yo, I don't know how people can move like that, yo.
Yo.
Yeah. Like,
he's probably one of the craziest gliders, man.
Yeah, gliders. Yeah, the way they
meet him
move.
though. Me and Sue met him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Really?
Some of that look
look at his Look
all
at
that
him,
ankle
AD.
movement, man. That look hurtful.
Yo, I wish Mike would have met him, yo. Yeah, this dude is crazy.
All that
Peace, cheesy.
Twisting and turning, right?
Yeah, come on, yo, look.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like, whoa.
You ever saw any movement like that, AD?
Yeah.
So gliders like that? Not flat top.
I seen a lady do it like that, and she was like boom bap.
I got somebody.
She's like, hip hop is this.
Let me give him a bomb, man. That's it. You can move on. I just wanted, I love, that's crazy, man. He moving like water.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we can't. Ooh. So I put my man Full Moon up on him. My man Full Moon was like one of the, in West Fourth, they were great dancers. But it's like the illusion, yo. It's crazy. That Story Bro P, he's from Brownsville. He live out here now.
Right.
Cecil is like it too. It's an ankle popping. I don't know. The juking, man. They doing something called juking where they caught up to him a little bit. You know, they got this. They got some style. They got it in the South. They got some ill.
Man.
Ill. I love it. All right, hold on.
I dance, man. Yeah, all I got really going on is like a little shimmy with my leg. That's all I really got. You know what I mean? That's like my signature move. But besides that, I'm not really like a whole dancer. I mean, I dance. You know what I mean? If I'm with a lady, I'll dance. You know what I mean? But
so dance.
I don't dance. I just lean like a cholo.
Lean like a cholo?
I give it to him. I mean, you gotta have this certain type of body. You know what I mean? Chris Brown. I like Omarion and stuff like that. But some of them
guys do too much. I can't. All that jumping around, I can't. Yo, I mean, I give them credit though. You know what I mean? Take a lot of talent dancing.
Yeah, knowledge come first. Yeah.
Rhythm.
But rhythm.
It's all rhythm.
All right, AD, check them out now. You play the music. I got somebody to battle Hip Hop Mom.
Hip Hop Mom?
Yeah, but this lady a little funkier though.
Okay.
Good. Looks good. Feel the beat.
Oh, yeah, now she.
Chicka, 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 chicka. Now take it to the right. The
Bruh.
left. Bum,
Come on.
Find it. Feel it.
Come on.
Do it. All right. Yeah. This is a little something
That's
to
right.
cool you off.
Yo.
I think.
I love it. She on point.
Hey, she's like olive oil.
Oh, look out.
1, 2, 3.
They want to be seduced. Can you believe it? Looks good. Feel the beat.
That's it. Yeah, disco. Disco, but it's the old chicken. Salute, Lord. Peace.
Find it. Feel it. Do it.
Get some help.
All right. Yeah. This is a little
Mike
something.
Jack was.
Yeah, you got.
Yeah, Mike Jack was.
Good man.
Who you put up there, AD? Her or the other one? Hip Hop Mom?
Hip Hop Mom in the lead, you know what I'm saying?
She in the lead, right?
Nobody can do that.
She had a little bit more rhythm than Hip Hop Mom. A little bit.
Yeah, it was a little more soul.
She got
in there.
backup dancers right here.
Yeah,
Put the Panther back in back of her.
Yeah, she had a little bit more soul. I ain't gonna
Hit the
hold you.
Panther once again. We gotta see for suspect. Yeah, right there, the green. Yeah, right there. Yeah. You gotta look at it like that when she's doing that.
Hey,
Yeah. Yo, you know what I mean? We don't give it. We need to keep that just with something that's suspect or something weird like that. Just like that, you know. We see you. Go ahead.
That's right.
All right.
Yeah, man.
Let's get back to some knowledge, boy.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. Oh, I got some OGs, but they popping. They
OGs?
pop locking. Yeah, they pop locking. Y'all still with the dance or what?
That's up to you. I mean, you know, you running it. I mean, I'm here for whatever we want to talk about. I'm here for inspiring, dancing. You know, I mean, we could do whatever.
Okay,
You're like water.
Water.
You're like water.
I love water.
This is anybody remember Good Times? Good Times is a show. Yeah, okay. This is like in the 70s and stuff like that. JJ, what's happening?
What happened?
Shout out to Martin too.
Oh,
hey, More Life. That's what I'm talking about.
Wow, shout out to More Life, man. Good looking.
Red Shocker Mo.
Good luck, man.
More Life. That's what I'm talking about. That's love right there. When we sit down here building on high science and dealing with the truth, man, that's all appreciated. That's all love. That's how we come in with love for each other. You know what I'm saying? Because you ain't gonna get this like this nowhere. I mean, you got young solo gems.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Going dropping gems tonight.
I mean, no.
The zone, you locked in.
Like I said, I feel good. I ain't gonna lie, the day made me feel good today.
Yeah.
The
sunshine.
Look, the Ravens made me feel bad, but look, I looked at waking up. I didn't hold on to that pain. So I said, I woke up. I got the sun rays going on. The sun was shining. Feel nice. I feel good.
Because the Ravens?
Huh?
Because what you went through with that, right?
Nah. I had to get over it. So I had to focus on my day. I was like, because I could look at the Ravens, they lost, right? Yeah. But I gotta look forward for my day and look forward for my own future. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna give you
support the Ravens, but
I'm gonna give you a little advice.
Uh-huh.
Don't look at. They're gonna play highlights this whole month.
Oh yeah.
This whole week. I'm gonna say that, and then that's when it kicks in because and then the way they make your team is like they didn't even play.
Yeah,
they just only talk about the winners. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I've been through. I ain't gonna lie though. I've been through worse losses.
Yeah.
So I could take this loss. It just hurts. You know what I mean?
It hurts.
But
it's
the beauty
like
of
twisting
it,
a knife a little bit.
But the beauty of it is that today for me was such a good day. I felt good. I got some good compliments. It was like,
Today was a good day.
Yeah, someone was like, yo, you been in the gym? I was like,
hey.
I mean, yeah, I look good, right?
What gym we been in, AD?
Jim's Pizza.
All day long. And burgers.
Doesn't fold.
Yeah. But that was spreading love though. I was like, yo, good looking. I was like, I asked for that. You know what I mean? I just strolling on my day. You know what I mean? Working on my strength.
Walking downtown.
Yeah. Walking downtown. But yeah, no, I feel good though. I feel good. You know what I mean? I'm looking at life from a very positive and peaceful mind state. You know what I mean? I had a lot of plans for this year, and I want to spread love as much as I can, give the most wisdom in terms of like positivity and light that I can, and like just get better with myself. So this is something that I want to do for myself, and what I could try to leave behind for the world and have a real message. And this is what's going on. So. You know what I mean? We writing, we doing our things, and things that make me feel good. So, you know what I mean? Could get in the gym a little bit more, you know what I mean? This is something I want to do a little with my chest,
I got some creatine if you want some creatine.
Oh, creatine? I'm going with the creatine. I'll stick to the proteins of the chickens and the beefs. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Making my way down to
But no, I feel good today. I ain't gonna lie. I feel good. That's all it is. That's all it is.
But at the end of the day, that's what it's about.
Mm-hmm.
Sunshine, the sun shines on all of us. You know what I mean? Nothing new under it, but it shines on all of us. So if you're able to see it back, man, take a piece of that sunshine and put it inside your heart.
That's right.
Spread. Put it inside your face. Let it rub it around. Rub some sunshine on yourself like lotion. Shine. Take a piece of that light and put it inside yourself. Spread it amongst each other, And then
that's right.
See how that feel for you, man. That's what plants do.
Mm-hmm.
They eat it, but they you know why the trees go up? You can see them. They be in full glory too when they get to the top, because it's about that tallest tree. They just going towards the sun.
Yeah,
they going They just going up, but they going towards the sun. They said, man, with coming my help, they going all upward. Towards the sun, and the furthest they can reach.
I like you said that. That's dope.
Mountains.
That's dope.
They trying to get all that sun. They be like this. There's room for many of them. That's why the top. You want that top fruit.
Yeah.
The monkeys could get it.
Yeah.
Monkeys, the only ones. Monkeys be up there. Birds. You know what I mean? They can get it. The top fruit. You get that bottom fruit, man. It's all good, but that top fruit. Woo-wee.
Yeah.
The ones, the monkeys and the monkeys be telling too. For real, they have some squealing. I know the lions and leopards and stuff can't stand them, because as soon as they come around, the monkeys, when they see you, I was watching this documentary, right? And the monkeys was like as soon as they see him, they tell everybody in the forest, here comes this tiger.
Right?
They just stand still, like, you know what I mean?
That's real. You know what I mean?
You telling, call him a rat. Shout out to McCrepper the Great. Healing takes time, no doubt.
Yeah, definitely. That's definitely true.
Caparoo. I got some pictures when we was out there in San Francisco.
Hey.
Shout out to Kwam. We was out there in San Fran, man. It was a beautiful thing, man. It was a beautiful thing. Word. We're gonna be in San Diego coming up soon. Man, much love. So we in that. See, once you, like you said, it takes time to heal. Sometimes you can't rush it. You can't rush it. It's okay. Take your time. Do it right. You can do it. You know what I mean?
Can do it all night.
How you know? You know that song?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a DJ.
The disco, baby. Exactly.
That's right. Nah, healing is the
Kane.
Yo, listen, heal from all your past traumas and wounds, man. Like, you know what I mean? And it sucks because sometimes you gotta really look at it. You know what I mean? Because we like to choose to ignore it. But yo, you gotta cover up those bandages because you know when you do suffer another crack, it's not like it's already broken. You know what I mean? You wanna at least prepare yourself and be like, it's okay because I had to go through it because it only made me stronger. You know what I mean? Like I look at a lot of my own personal past history, things like that. Like it's like, yo, whatever I felt in that moment was because I felt like that in that moment. But if the only way to grow past it is to look at it, acknowledge it, and understand what happened, and understand that if you had the most love for yourself, it's gonna feed more positivity than negativity, and it's gonna prevent you damaging your own mind. You know what I mean? Don't get yourself in the loop. Don't get yourself in the loop with yourself. Move on. Understand what happens. It's life. You know what I mean? That's all it is.
I still got stuff in here. Oh yeah, let's go. But didn't you have the other one? I thought. Oh, you got yours. Okay. Yeah. All right, my bad. yeah, I'm sorry, y'all.
Nah, you good.
Breaking
but,
your wisdom.
No, you was good. But healing. It has to take time. You know what I mean? You get a cut. You know what I mean? It doesn't heal right away. You know what I mean? I burnt myself a couple days ago, right? But you know how long ago this happened? That happened months ago. But it took time. It had to heal, right?
That's right.
It's being patient with yourself and understanding what it is. You know what I mean? It's not going to happen right away. I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, yeah, I feel great right now. You know what I mean? I'm mad the Ravens lost. But look, I feel good right now. I'm all right. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, that's not an injury that's going to kill me. I have my own life to live. I have my own things. Right now, I just supported that team. That's all it really was. But you know what I mean? Like, you got to move on. You got to move on. And understand that, like, just think of what happened. Know your personal thoughts. Know what happened in the scenario and how can I grow and improve for myself. You know what I mean? That's really what it is, you know, because we could get so tied up to our emotions and our ego that we don't learn how to grow. You know what I mean? And we look at all the damages that as a negative and bad thing, but you gotta look at it as a positive because without it, you never will be your best self or learn something about yourself. You gotta learn something about yourself. You know what I mean? Whether it's positive or negative. You know what I mean? Because we all got toxic tendencies, but we the way to detach that is to look at your past wounds. You know what I mean? This is our way. You know what I mean? Just heal. That's all.
Yeah. A song?
No, that was no song. That was
like a poem you just said.
Yeah.
That was beautiful though.
Oh yeah, no. I spent a lot of time writing. You know what I mean? I've been spending a lot more time writing and creating my stuff, and I feel good because this I think everything is coming fruition for myself, and I feel like this is my journey as myself, and I appreciate the journey. You know what I mean? Everything that damaged me or anything that hurt me in the past is something I could just learn from and look at and be like, yo, I want better for myself. I'm gonna keep taking that step forward and climb up the mountain. You know what I mean? Because it's gonna be hard. You know what I mean? You gotta use a lot of muscle to get there.
That's right.
But at the end of the day, you gotta keep trying to rise because you never know when the top is gonna be there. You know what I mean? That's the beauty of the journey and the beauty of life is that you never know where you're gonna be at. But it's a painful thing. Sometimes you fall hard. You know what I mean? Sometimes you can fall hard. But the real test is how you pick yourself back up. And that's the real test of yourself. And it's a lot of pride because you have it for yourself. Huh?
No, I'm gonna add on. No, somebody just add on. They said high heels.
High heels.
Yeah, top heels, high heels. That was dope. Dope. And then also the feet has a soul.
Yeah.
So you can learn a lot from the bottom. Remember, I don't want to break your build.
No, you good. No, you was good. No, you can keep going.
Bruised our head and the hill. The end is the hill. AD gonna come over here and say that's the Pisces. See the end, the bottom is the Pisces. Two waters, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the bruise in you're in the last part of you is the hill. You know what I'm saying? So that's you got to rise above that. That's being bitten by the bruised.
Right.
So you got to deal with the head first. In some countries, the head and mind means the same thing. So when you see somebody say something about what's in the heart, it's in the mind. My fact, let me correct that. The heart and the mind is the same.
Yeah.
So what you keep in your mind and your heart is also in your mind is the way you think. That's where leadership, true leadership, comes from the way you think and being, in the right state of mind. A true leader can't lead unless you think it right.
Yeah.
So sometimes you need the foods and the proper things to make you think right so you can lead right. Certain things, and when you get up, you know when you're in that flow. You know it. You know it when you're feeling right. You know it when you. It's like, look at him. You know when you got that suit on, I'm gonna kill him.
Right. Yeah.
And you just said, or this Easter, or that first day of school, you be like, I'm gonna kill him. Oh my God. When you just laying him out on a bed, and you say the next day I'm gonna kill him, or you just feeling good. You got that haircut, hair braided or whatever. And you know. It's material, but you just feeling good. You got the new pair of high heels, a shoe, put on that cologne that you was waiting on. You feeling good about yourself. You know, just got out the shower. That's the way or you looking at you got your candy paint, your car,
right?
Or you just got your car wash.
That's right. Yeah,
those are rewards. So man, thank you so easy.
You gotta make yourself feel good. Like you know. I think if you see something that you like, I typically say get it. You know what I mean? Because if you see it, if you think on it and process it, be like, oh, I'm with the money, I'm wasting money and everything like that. I'm saving money. Look. Just get things that make you feel good. I always say that. Don't waste it now. Don't waste your money. But I always say make sure you get things that do make you feel good. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like a good example is this shirt. I like this shirt. It's a easy way to say it.
Right.
I like this shirt, I'm gonna get it. Why not? You know what I mean? It's whatever. And no matter if it's $10 or $20 or whatever, I'm gonna get this shirt. If this was $55, I would have got this shirt. Only because it made me feel good. It made me look good. You know what I mean? That's how I look at things. Or my haircut. You know what I mean?
There's a lot of things going on. Go ahead,
yeah. No. You good.
I'm just all talking about my taste buds.
Yeah.
Fire. And my chakra is my aura is going on. That's for those that be like, they were like, what did Priest talk about, man? I smell flowers. Look at the car. That's right. I sniff flowers. Some of y'all smoke flowers.
That's right.
Trees and leaves.
That's right. Yeah.
I'm not ashamed to say that I like to walk through the forest.
That's real. Why not smell flowers? You know what I mean? I got allergies. I got allergies, but
sniffing flowers with allergies.
but
now you know.
Nah, but I like fragrances.
Shout out to.
I like fragrances. I like cologne. You know what I mean?
Shout out to Yaz, huh?
No,
some people coming.
Nah, but I like fragrances and all that. You know what I mean? I like smelling good. That's the number one thing for me.
Yeah.
It's something that I take really serious with myself. That's why I get cologne. You know what I mean? Get cologne or oils or whatever you want to do. You know what I mean? I gotta smell good. You know.
What's your favorite cologne?
My favorite cologne, as of right now, I would say is
guys.
No,
the ladies too.
Well, maybe girls could get the cologne, right? But they wear perfume.
Well, they like
right?
the scent. They like the scent.
Oh, well, it depends what you're getting cologne for. So, what I'm learning in my young man life, right, is you get cologne for certain settings, right? Now, my favorite scent right now, personally, is the YSL. The YSL, I don't know the exact name, but it's like a hint of lavender. You know what I mean? And what I learned from my brother Broderick, shout out to Broderick, you know what I mean? Learn how to mix your scents too. That's another thing that I was learning about my colognes and all that. But YSL, it's the dark glass one. I don't know the name exactly, but that's my favorite scent. It's a scent of lavender, and I gotta look at the real other notes that's there. But that's my like my go getter. You know what I mean? Like I get a lot of compliments on it. You know what I mean? Right now I got the Versace, what is this? A couple Versace ones, but you know what I mean? Just know, learn the fragrances though, you know what I mean? Now, I know there's older men out here, you know what I mean? Stick to y'all strong smells, man. I respect the strong smells. You know what I mean? No, I respect. You know the uncle smell. The uncle smell. I like the smell though. I ain't gonna lie. I respect it. It's more of a.
What's wrong with jupe?
Jupe?
Yeah. Jupe, baby, jupe.
But I always say go for your realm though. Go.
Mine is Creed. Then you have Creed.
Yeah. I know it's your favorite. Yeah, it's definitely No, it's dope. I like Creed. Creed's dope. You know what I mean? It's
Priest, you don't wear no Muslim oil? But look, man.
Oils
Creed,
too.
man. I'm not. But there's one that my cousin sold me. I can never get the name of it. It's a beautiful scent. And I can't get it. I know Gardenia had 2. Man, I forgot it, man. And I try to remind her when I came out there.
Mm-hmm.
She couldn't. It was one of the best smells, man.
Yeah. It was an oil?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No,
one in Kemet, we was out there.
Yeah.
That lady came out there. She had oil. Listen, they got oil out there. Oil.
Yeah.
That's where it come from, man.
Yeah, no, you know what's crazy? You know what I did? I mixed the oil that we got with my cologne. Yo, that's dope. That was I'm gonna start doing now. Like I never did. That was my first time doing it. I smelt it. I was like, oh, this changes the whole, whole scent. You know what I mean? It was the white musk. I mixed the white musk with the YSL cologne. I was like, yeah, this is a go getter. You know what I mean?
We probably gotta bring them. Oh yeah. Oh, the YS with the go getter. What?
It was a go getter. Like like it just made me feel like I knew it smelled good. Like it was like I got I get a lot of confidence with my smell. I always like that. I always use it like this. Like when a girl like does this, like she's like when she's like frozen your smell. Then that's when I know I smell good. You know what I mean? Because at that moment I know I got myself. But no, it makes me feel good. I like smelling good. I like looking good and feeling good. You know what I mean? You gotta feed your pleasures in a way.
Well, that's Vegas.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Vegas. Yeah, Creed. Somebody said Stranger Priest. Yeah, man. Them fragrance.
Yeah. Oh, and Jasmine. We really hitting it.
Yeah. What, Jasmine?
No. I'm looking at the notes. People saying different notes and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's real.
I love them, man. I love all y'all, man, because y'all be right with us. We talk about food, animals, just knowledge, and it's all meshed in one because it's all a part of our experience. All a part of the experience. It goes together, all of them. It's just like, it's a puzzle.
Mm-hmm.
And getting each piece, you can make it you break the body up and then you put the body back together. You got to put parts back together to your creation.
Yeah.
Because it was scattered.
Yeah.
And, the genie in you.
Yeah.
The genie that's in you, the higher self. There's some people call it the higher self, the giant,
the
Nephilim, that seeks the better part that you don't see. The tree, the tall tree. So the tree grows on both ends. It has roots too.
Yeah.
I talked about the top, but there's also a bottom. There's always a yin and yang to the other story.
That's what keeps us connected. I like that.
The network under the earth, beneath the surface.
Yeah.
Oh, we going in. You heard your boy Kodak Black?
Oh, what Kodak say?
I'm gonna send you Kodak Black.
I know you.
Israelites gonna love this. Huh?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, okay.
Go ahead, AD. This is Kodak Black. Kodak Black is what he said. Go ahead. Go.
That's another story. That's another story on how the Arab niggas be playing on our top. They be acting like they be a nigga homeboys, like they be a nigga friends.
It might be just me now, but I'm here when you're ready. Okay.
Them people gonna be liking that, so man. I'm a fucking Jew.
What you said?
I ain't even mean to check that. I'm a fucking Jew, homie.
Oh man, I didn't know he was Kodak Black was like that. Some people send me some stuff, man. You heard what he said? Young Soul Kiss said he better. I love Kodak. He be going in. That's it. You know, he just said he was Hebrew.
That's another story. That's another story on how the Arab niggas be playing on.
You can stop it, AD. That's because of the profanity said in it, but he dropped the Jew. See, you have to think high of yourself if you've been thinking low of yourself. I got another one. Like you said, hold on. Let's put up.
Keep rising, keep shining. You know what I mean?
There's a song we made that called a song that said, keep rising to the top. Give it all you got.
Embrace
They don't
it.
make songs like that no more. Keep rising to the top.
Yeah, there's not a lot of real messages now. You know what I mean? A lot of messages is a little toxic. I ain't gonna hold you. You know what I mean?
What type of dog is this?
But
hold on, let's show them this.
But rising to your best self is the main key of life. You know, be better, be positive. You know what I mean? And spread your love. I always say spread love.
All right, let Vinny come on through. When Vinny come on through, spread through. Yo, you ever saw this dog? Check out this dog. I just saw this just now.
Be better, be
This
positive.
dog look like a leopard, right? Barbie. The music. Check out this dog, man. Genetics.
Yeah, beautiful.
Slicing and spice. It looked beautiful. Yeah, with two.
Yeah.
They I heard a story about the Germans and when they ran out of the equipment, the experiments that they were doing back then. Crazy time that they didn't have nothing else to do, so they started making doing genetic splicing and gene splicing on animals, and that's why we got French poodles and all these puppies and different British, French, notice that, German Shepherd, British Bulldog, and they even have the American pup. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The Great American pup. But they was doing all of that because the Germans back in the days ran out of their sick experiments on people.
Right.
And then so when the war ended, they started doing it on animals. And so you get some of these high-minded, very high, sophisticated that know how to gene splice.
Yeah.
And going into the the Jesuits.
How you doing, Killah?
What up, man? What up, Vinny? What's good? What's good
man.
with you?
I wanted to say hi to your son. I mean, this is my first time getting to meet you.
Yes.
I wanted to say, man, I don't know if you know, but Killah's song Bible, that's like one of my favorite songs ever. And in that, was he talking about you?
Yeah.
Because I thought about that, like, because I didn't know if he had a son when I first heard the song. I'm like, maybe he's just talking, like, but sitting you down and saying that. So I've been waiting to ask you that. You know?
Oh
He
yeah.
gave me that line. He gave me that line.
Yeah, that's mine. Yeah, that's right.
Okay, yeah. Man, it was good. I've been listening to the show, man, so much. You know, I really like seeing you up there with your dad. And I think you're doing a great job. You seem really smart and excited to meet you.
Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Nice to meet you too.
Thank you. Thank you. I was planning on bringing Taza Doc, but with the late start, I don't know. You know, hopefully he shows up. But if not, you know, I'm grateful to be here.
Yep.
I always got a lot to talk about. So,
Yep.
you know.
Yeah, no doubt, man. What's good? What's the shape of the earth, bro? Is it square? Is it flat? Let's go. AD,
Well, no, you
AD,
know
already,
that. I mean-
AD already shaking his head. He like, no, don't start, Priest.
Why you got to start with that, man? You got to start with the controversial stuff.
Is it a block? Oh, hold on.
Well, I mean, yeah, since you brought it up, you know, I can't help but always run my mouth with what I feel. And Dave, I tried to actually get Dave Weiss too today to come on.
Yeah.
But Dave is at a conference in Mexico. Dave always doing big stuff. I still think he's, you know, probably doing the best job and the most for flat Earth. But like I told you on one.
They
of the
said
shows,
that they debunked Dave on the show.
Well, who said that? I mean, a lot of people try to say that. You know,
they said no, don't do that.
There's
All right,
something
good.
that
Good.
I've said on your show, and
Right.
it's something that a lot of people don't talk about.
Right.
And I've been trying to bring focus to this, and I'll do it again.
Oh,
Right
you
now.
about to go in? AD get
Yeah,
mad.
I mean,
He get about to
Dave
go
and
in on me.
Flat Earthers, I got to call out. I mean, for a long time, you know, I've just been happy that people are at least were looking into flat Earth, you know. So I didn't want to nitpick over stuff.
Right.
But through the years, there were certain things that people would throw out there, and I feel like flat Earthers, Eric Dubay, Dave Weiss, all the big flat Earthers with the circular dish.
Right.
They didn't have answers. And, you know, for years I kept thinking about it. And to me, you know, I have to be honest, like the Bible is something that motivates me, and I'm always trying to see if things fit in with the Bible.
Mm.
And the book of Enoch is a big thing to me. The book of Enoch was in the Bible up until the late 1800s when the Jesuits took it out. It was even in the King James Bible. The book of Enoch describes it. He was taken up to heaven, and he was shown, and he gives a description of it.
Right.
And for people who don't know, I've even made a video. I'm working with a guy, Roman, who's way smarter, wrote books on this stuff. But it's actually, it's like the Matrix. I mean, it's a square, and these things are coming in straight lines. The thing that about Dave's modeling them that is wrong, and I've told Dave, but Eric Dubay and a lot of these flat earthers, they're just avoiding it, and I can't. You know, the truth is the truth. They avoid that there's a 24-hour sun in Antarctica. Their answer to that is that it's fake. You know, I don't like to argue with people, so I let people say what they want. But for me, there is a 24-hour sun in Antarctica. I think it's bad to deny the truth. There's also the patterns are different. It's the opposite. I mean, the best way I could try to explain it to the flat earthers is they couldn't have made people believe they were on a ball if they didn't have a 24-hour sun in Antarctica, if you didn't have these sun paths. I mean, this is the way the Jesuits got these governments to start thinking like it was possible to be on a ball. I mean, how could we be being taught about we're on a ball if you don't have a 24-hour sun in Antarctica? And I know there's a 24-hour sun in Antarctica. So that is something that I'd like to debate Dave Weiss or any flat earther on. So Killah Priest, you know, if you know anybody who wants to, I'm always down for that, and they could be fun shows. But most flat earthers just tell me it's 24-hour sun isn't true, and that's their only answer. So that is something I'd like to push out there, because I'm a flat earther who doesn't believe in the model that Dave and these people are pushing.
Right.
I think that has been discredited. And so I'm a flat earther who tries to answer that. And the book of Enoch is describing portals that the sun and the moon go through. And this is actually a great time for me to bring this up, because in about a little over a month, we're going to have where the sun jumps back, and we're going to get all this time, right? They do the time shift. Like right now, the sun maybe like 5:30, it's setting.
Right.
In like a month and a half, it's going to be like 6:30 or 7:30 because of the jump ahead. You're going to get like an extra hour or more of sunlight. And this was one of the things that years ago was hitting me to where I'm like, oh my God, this is the book of Enoch. This isn't the circular dish that Dave and basically 99% of flat earthers believe in. It's actually the book of Enoch. It's weirder, but it's going through portals, and it is square. The earth is square. I've shown even in my video, the Chinese said the earth, the Egyptians, the Chinese, everybody in the past said it was square, the earth. They believed in mountains in the corners, holding up the vault in the sky. The circle is heaven. That's why they'd have like a green square and a yellow circle. That was the Chinese image of where we're at. For people, if they want, I did a really good video. I think it's called The Book of Enoch, the real flat earth model. I put great flat earth rap music and all types of stuff and did the best I can to try to give a model of this so people could see how we answer some of this. And to me, everything makes sense on this. So going back to the sun rising, what I want you all to think about is, because again, you don't need to be a genius. This is something that we could all just use your common sense. You don't have to believe in me. Just use your own thinking. How could the sun jump in one day? Because that's what it's going to be. You're going to wake up one day and the sun's going to be in a different part of the sky and you're going to have an extra hour of sunlight. That's not gradual. So that doesn't work on the ball that we were all taught and we all believed in at some point. And that doesn't work on the circular ditch that Dave and Flat Earthers believe in. So it took me years, but I'm pretty confident, and that's why I've come out in the past year, because I'm also working with this guy, Roman from Square Earth Cosmology. He's written books. He's writing a new one, and explaining it all better than I can. He's smarter than me. And we answer everything, and we're backing it on the Book of Enoch, which is biblical.
Would you say that because you're saying the square more, would that coincide with the four corners of the earth more than the circular? Because he never said.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, all of them, the Egyptians, Babylonians, the Mayans, everybody believed there was four corners. They believed there's four angels.
I did hear that. I did hear the four corners of. I heard that.
Now, here's another thing that got me was there's these two islands. And I see in my video, another thing real quick is in The Matrix, which everybody loves to talk about, that movie. In The Matrix, there's a scene where Neo's in a subway and he's running to the left.
Right.
And then it loops around and he's back. And then he's like, oh man, like I'm stuck in this loop. And what I'm saying is that's actually what the sun and the moon are doing. They're going through these portals and they're like, boom, popping out. Because nobody sees that sun jump, right? And that's what I want Dave and people to understand. Whether you're in China, America, Europe, wherever, nobody during the day sees this change, the sun jumping and the moon now being here and the sun there. Nobody sees it because it's happening when it goes through the portal and now it's coming out in a new portal. And that's what the Book of Enoch describes. And that's what I believe. And this is what I've been saying. And I don't really hear too many. That's why, Killah, thank you so much for having, a freedom of speech platform. Something I did want to bring up is Cat Williams to you guys. Cat Williams that broke the internet and everybody was talking about. I wanted to bring that up to you, Killah, because I actually picture you like Shay, Shannon Sharp a lot. I mean, even the laugh and everything, you're just always like happy, nice guy. And, when Cat Williams went on there, he said he was coming on to do what? To expose the lies. He said 2024, it's exposing lies, the truth's coming out. And I mean, then he said he came because you make it a safe space for those that tell the truth on your podcast. And I wanted to say that's how I feel with you from day one. And I think you have the same thing. And why I want to help you in any way I can. And I love the podcast. And I really love Solomon now, his energy.
I appreciate that.
I'd love to see like this podcast could be like that, where people could come here and share the truth. And, and then
Thank
he
you.
talked about.
Have you? I want to show you. Hold on. I want you just on the same subject. Could he see? AD. Could he see? Could he see? Like when I send you something, I want you to play something for him.
Yeah, he sees everything.
All right. Okay, I'm gonna send you this real quick, AD. I want to right on that Cat Williams, same subject. I want you to I'm gonna get this to you. I want you to your opinion on this. This is before him. This is Red Fox building. All right, check this out. He says the same exact sort of like the same thing. It's almost like you reincarnated. It's crazy. Check this out.
Mr. Fox, you've been involved with racial humor before it became fashionable. What was the reaction when you did it 20, 30 years?
And I want your opinion on it. You just to break it down, Vinny.
Yeah, if you could make it a little louder, I'm having a trouble
it's
hearing.
kind of low.
Wherever I was preparing, and I got mixed reactions about it, but it's just subjects, just something to talk about, and it's timely, and I've always done it.
How has it changed over the years, the reaction to the people?
Well, it has changed quite a bit, and with the, when Dick Gregory came to prominence, and he was doing that type of stuff, a lot of people figured, here's a guy that's doing something that's brand new, whereas for years, I had been doing it myself, was being in the right place at the right time, and it's just one of those things, I talk about it because there are a lot of things to be said, and I say it in a helpful way.
Well, do you find difficulty saying it during the area or during the years when we've had riots during those periods?
No, I don't find it difficult because the type of humor that I do about the races is sort of a kind of humor to get people to understand why certain things exist and how to overcome the thought of hate when it should be love for the country. Like I say in my act, our argument is not black and white, it's yellow. Because the Chinese come, they're going to want all of us, black, white, and anybody else that's here, if they try or whatever, you're going to all be involved in a successful thing against them, I could be underneath, I don't know, but as far as on the surface, I feel in my heart is love for people,
Do you think someone like Sammy Davis or Harry Belafonte go too far?
I don't think they go too far. If something has to be done, it's no different than any other revolution. I think, everyone must get involved to correct some of the things that are really wrong, And there are things that are wrong, you'd admit it. I do, because I see the truth,
What do you...
Progress. The country must, gather in all of its resources and try to bring something to everyone. Like I figure like on a Thursday night for a show like the show I was on, Soul Show, a show like that would give 22 million plus something to enjoy and can see. Why wait until I'm 75 years old to give me a break? I've been working 31 years as a comedian, and this is as far as I got, to Atlanta, here to the Domino, So it's not too encouraging, but I still stick with it. I believe something will happen. Because I'm pretty hard-nosed about it, and I'm going to make it regardless,
Well, since you are so dejected about your limits as to how far you have gone, why haven't you taken a more active role in the civil rights group?
Because they have people for that. I'm born for comedy, That's my forte. I know what I'm set for. I'm a nightclub comedian. I'm not a television comedian, but I could make that transition very easily if given a role. Give me a script. Give me something that you don't expect that I would do on my own as a comic or my own material. I hear some of my own material on television, and they won't let me do it, but still another guy can go on the show and do it. It's really funny, And then they get the young black comics and they twist their minds, and they talk about watermelon and rolling their eyes. It's just young Stephen Fetchits and Mantan Morelands repeat, that's all. But I won't go that direction. I turned down 2 major roles in a Broadway show this year. 2 important roles in a Broadway show, 1 role in a movie that would have made a difference to me, but I just couldn't accept the part that they offered me, It was really going back before Civil War days, and shuffle and this here and that there. I talk bad enough already. I don't need to put it on film,
No, you pause
Not
right
in
there.
for money,
What you think about that, man? He sounded exactly like Cat Williams was talking, but this was in the 70s or 60s.
Yeah, and that's why he's saying so in the 60s and 70s, you could see that they were trying to push the actors to be like a step and fetch character, which he didn't want to do. Now you got Cat Williams. Now it's not that. Now it's like beyond that. Now it's you got to wear a dress and do the homosexual stuff. And that's what Cat was talking about is going on now.
Right.
And that's what Dave Chappelle and all that, was talking about. And, that was Red Fox there. Maybe he doesn't know. I think Cat Williams knows a lot more probably than Red Fox, just because of the age we're in. And, you know, I feel like Cat was even more on top of the target. And he was going about the cabal, saying that it's a club. And that's something that I've tried to, you know, as a conspiracy guy, get into that stuff. You know, I brought you the legend, Fritz Brigmeyer, you know, the guy who started the Illuminati bloodlines, the guy who wrote the book on the Illuminati bloodlines, you know.
Yeah.
You know, it's a club, and it, you know, like he was talking about, like you could tell who's selling out, like what's his name, the guy he kept picking on, the short guy, he's in everything now. Like, I'm drawing a blank right now.
Cat Williams?
No, the other short, Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart.
Yeah, Kevin Hart.
You know, like you know, Cat Williams mentioned Patrice O'Neill. The first time I came on your show, I said, shout out Patrice O'Neill, you know.
Yeah, he was
to me, he was the best. And I seen Cat. And I remember Patrice O'Neill always used to call out Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart was always trying to hang around, and Patrice was always like, yo, you're not funny. Like, get out of here. Like, you're not funny, get away, you know. And you know, they're looking for sellouts, you know. And one of the things I also caught was like, Cat Williams was like, you know, I don't need to do a scene where I'm getting raped. You know, like, I could do something that's twice as funny, right? And that's something else I point out is these people have all the money at this point, at least. They don't care about making money. What they care about is pushing the agenda, the message. It's more important to push these people in dresses than make an extra $30 million. And maybe Cat and some people don't get that, but I've known that for a long time. They don't care about making the money. They have it all. They have all the power. It's about the mind control, and it's pushing out the message, you know. So, you know, Cat, if you're listening, yeah, I mean, it's the message. They're not interested in like, oh, well, Cat, if we just listen to Cat, we can make twice the amount of money. They don't care about that, man. What they want is a dude in a dress, you know. So that's what it is. That's what these people are, you know.
And the dude, do you think it's the dude in a dress that doesn't want to be in a dress, and the fact that they're making him go against his nature is they get off on the power exchange or something like that? Like, if there's a, like they getting some type of feeling of you know, of breaking them, like making them do something that for the love of money. They said Christ was tempted on a mountain, right? If you jump off, you know what I mean, the whole world will be yours. But you got to jump off a mountain.
No, he said if you get down and worship me.
Yeah.
He was saying if you you know, come down and worship me.
All these things I'll give you. Okay.
Yeah.
He's still up there to this day.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, a thing that I guess a great thing to roll into now is masonry. You know, I love exposing masonry and getting into how that really operates. You know, you were saying, is it to break them down? Are they getting something off? That was the question.
Yeah.
It's more to see who's willing to sell out, you know, like who's willing to do whatever for money, you know. And you got these people like Lady Gaga, whoever, that openly are like, I'll do anything. And I mean, I personally met people in my life that were like, I would do anything for money. I mean, when you're in a world where there's a lot of people who don't have money and struggle, you're going to find people that are willing to do things, you know, whether it's prostitution, sell drugs, or wear a dress because you really want to be an actor. And this is what you got to do to be an actor. You know what I mean? So a lot of it is on the individual. It's like, you know, the devil or vampire is you got to make the choice. They're not forcing you. You know, if not, Cat Williams would have been forced into a dress, right? They're giving you the choice. If you say no, they find, you know, the guy who will. And that's how masonry works. And that's why I've always said it like that. Most of them don't even know what's going on. They're just useful idiots that think they're getting something and they're part of the club. and they, you know, they get some stuff from it, but they're basically used. They don't really know what's going on. Is how masonry goes, and that's how the movies and all this stuff goes. Because these are powerful things. Even the music industry, Killah, I'm sure you know a lot more than me.
You know
to get to that level. You know, a long time ago, I had a conversation with Professor Griff. I know you and this audience probably know who Professor Griff is. And Professor Griff was telling me, he was like, you know, to get to that 20 million, to get to that 50 million, to get to that, you know, that's a whole different level. Like Cat Williams was saying, I think he said, turned down 4 deals of $50 million, you know, to get to that level, you have to sell out because you're going to be influencing too many people. That's just the way it is. They can't trust you. You know, they can't let someone they don't trust be in a position of power. That's just the way it is. And
have you heard of Doja Cat?
No, honestly, I didn't.
She has because you brought up Nas' little ex, and she has a song called "Ooh, She's a Devil." Yeah, it's kind of wild.
Yeah, it's real. Oh,
what's the name of that song?
I don't know the name.
I get I am.
I know the song though.
And she's all in red.
Paint the town red.
Yeah, paint the town red.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't know if we can show a little bit of that, but that video is crazy.
Yeah.
She's on a whole new path, and it's like she made Little Nas X. This video is crazy. I don't know if we can play it, but
I don't think we.
Don't get me wrong. She's a dope artist. I like her as an artist too.
Yeah. I know what they, yeah.
But see,
we're gonna get into this too, the symbolism and what's really going on too.
Yeah, I
Definitely.
think she's a dope artist.
Definitely.
But
and I'm sure she is, and she might not even know.
But yeah, she's going to the dark
above
side.
her that are like, you're gonna wear this and you're gonna do this.
Yeah.
She has like the red robe. This video, if y'all get a chance, later on. This video is crazy, and her live performance is off the chain, and it's all based on
Masonic rituals.
Yeah, she's went to this dark red. And she was always, it's kind of crazy.
It's Saturn worship, really. The sickle, the Grim Reaper is really Saturn. Saturn is Satan. The pentagram, which everyone thinks is all scary and evil, is just Venus. To start, it's the orbit of Venus itself. So it's like Venus is Lucifer. It's all planets. At the end of the day, it's all astrology. Nothing to be afraid of. Look, the horns are the horns of Taurus.
I didn't say we was afraid.
I know.
Yeah,
not you guys. Not you guys.
Are you afraid, Vinny?
No, not at all. Like Cat Williams said, I mean, when you have God, you know, there's no fear.
Yeah, it's just symbolism.
And the truth isn't afraid of lies either. So, like Cat Williams.
All right.
Exactly.
Bold as a lion. But for the 18-year-old.
Exactly.
And the 16-year-old that's out there. And what's up with them? Like what? Because we got to look at our youth. Yeah. They're not attacking the ones who's fully developed and calloused. And they're looking for the tender, young, growing mind. What do you say about that?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, that's why they're already in school. They started with what sex are you? What is this and that? I mean, they're conditioning for the future that they want. Just like we were conditioned, you know. And well, maybe this is off track a little, but I think this is really important. Is going back to like racism and stuff that you were talking about before. I mean, that's another thing that's been going on is they want the racism. That's why they push out so much for so long is
come on. They set that up. Yes, of course.
Since the 60s, the Illuminati and these people, they want a race war. They call it Helter Skelter. That's why the Beatles did a song Helter Skelter. Charles Manson talked about it. And what it is to these Satanists is they want a race war, you know. And for the people who remember me, and I know Razul, you remember this, is when I kept saying Trump is coming back. Okay. and Trump's coming back this year, and they're gonna try to push all the race stuff, and it's something that they love in this country to do. I keep seeing so many things where it's like, even that new movie. Did you get to see it, Killah? We talked like a week ago. Killah, the Flower Moon.
Yeah, I can't wait to watch it, bro. I wanted to watch it. I was in the middle. I'm going to watch it. I'm making my the Flower Moon and the other one with the spirit. Yeah.
That I'll bring up too.
Yeah.
Because that guy I want to bring on the show.
Yeah.
Maybe have an awesome show with them.
Mhm.
But what is your audience? I don't see what the audience is saying, but did people in the audience, you guys see the Flower Moon? You just want to go into that a little?
Yeah, I mean, yes, definitely can talk about that a little bit.
It's a big movie. It's a true story. To go back to Cat Williams, like Cat Williams talking about, he always read all these books, but nonfiction. Me, I watch only true stories. That's what I'm into, like documentaries, true stories. This is a true story about the Osage Indians. And it was a big production. Martin Scorsese, Leonardo DiCaprio, Robert De Niro, other big actors. So, I was like, I got to check this out. It's a true story. And for the people who've seen it, I mean, your first reaction, I feel like, even as a so-called white person or whatever, it's like you feel pissed off. It's like the way I felt when I saw, was it Black Messiah about Fred Hampton a couple years ago?
Yeah.
It's called like Black Messiah or something like that, right?
Well, it would make sense to piss you off because
you watch this and you see it, and it's like they want you to get mad. They want you to have that, and they're constantly trying to push that the white man is so racist and this and that. So I want to get into something that probably nobody's going to say, but it's something about the Flower Moon in that time period.
Right.
Now, in that time period, when they show this movie, they start off by letting you know that those Native Americans were the richest people per capita in the whole world at the time, okay, because of the oil, right? So who were the rich people? It was the Native Americans that were there, right? And then they're showing you in it all these white people, right, that are basically like trying to take everything. And they're the ones, driving the cars around, and basically were the chauffeurs for these Native Americans. Now, something that me and other conspiracy people have in the past couple of years has talked about this thing called the orphan trains. Now, I don't know if you and your audience knows about this, but this is an absolute fact. I even know for a fact because I have a 97-year-old family member who's still alive that I was able to question because I wanted to make sure it wasn't just the internet images I'm seeing. And he actually remembered and was able to tell me about the orphan trains also. So there were orphan trains in the early 1900s. And when you look at it, it's all white people. It's all white babies. So while I'm watching this, so what I found out is all these white babies were being put on trains by the Catholic Church and being sent to all these farms. This is what my uncle, my 97-year-old uncle was telling me, is they were being shipped to all these farms. So all these people that had all this land and were farming, they needed slave labor. So they started sending out these children. You could find these on the internet and it was real. So when I'm looking at that, I'm seeing these white people, they're the peasants. They were like the slaves that were brought here that had no history. They didn't even have a family. And they're watching Native Americans have nice things and have a lot of money. And that's why you have actually the KKK, and certain things came out. The KKK was actually started by the Masons. Albert Pike and the Southern Jurisdiction Masons are the ones who were behind the KKK. And this was a way because these white people were basically the poor people who had nothing. And this was a way of them, these people who were jealous, who wanted to take it by force. And that's where you get Masonry and then the Ku Klux Klan and these other offshoots through Masonry start happening so these people could steal the wealth. But yeah, most of these white people are actually slaves or were orphan children that were shipped around as slave labor. And you know, I've done some research, and
where you get this from? Where you get this from? Are you getting this from the movie?
Well, I'm adding that from my research about the orphan trains. So I'm saying when you watch this movie and you're seeing all these white people,
right,
and you're getting this hatred.
What's the orphan train?
So yeah, for people to look this up, you could, I'm sure on YouTube and other places, people for the past year or two, it's really been coming out a lot, and people have done some good videos, and that's why I reached out to a 97-year-old to be like, do you remember this? And he was like, yeah. And it went on until like the 1930s, until he said basically they didn't need the labor anymore, so it stopped. Most people, well, nobody, I guess, really knows who these people were. Even my 97-year-old uncle was like, nobody knew like where the Catholic Church was getting them from. It was kind of like this, you know, hot subject and thing that was going on. Like, who are these children? To me, they look like Russian or Slavic, and that's why I kind of laugh and say slaves. If you take Slavic and you add E in there, you got slaves. And these orphan trains look like Ukrainian Slavic people with the very light colored blue or greenish eyes, a lot of blonde hair. They look kind of Russian or Ukrainian to me. So to me, is this the Tartarian? Is this a group that was taken out by the Catholic Church is what I'm finding, I think. And then the Catholic Church had these children as slaves, which they filled this country with. And they were these white people. And that's what you're going to see when you see this movie. Again, there's going to be people, you're going to have that hatred, because it's like, how messed up? Like, how messed up? Like, when you see this and you see, like, they try their best, right? They get a guy like Leonardo DiCaprio to play the role of, like, he's the idiot. He's kind of the nice guy, so you don't, like, so there's maybe one good white person for you to, like, not hate, right? But, you know, it's rough. I mean, it's rough to watch this stuff. And this is all the stuff that triggers people and makes people racist, it makes people hate the other. But just like Cat Williams, you know, that he said it too, man. Like, he said he's black, so of course, you know, he's proud of that, but he loves all people. And that's the same for me. You know, I happen to be a pale face or whatever people want to call, you know, but I love all people, and I'm not ashamed of being that, just like nobody should be ashamed of who they are, you know? And so I just wanted to throw that out there, that like these white people that they want you to hate,
right?
They don't have power. They were slaves, man. You know what I mean? Like, these people were just poor. You know, to me, it's like looking at a Mexican gang right now, you know, like MS-13 or something that's desperate and wants to get, you know, some powers, wants some money, you know, so you might do some messed up things. But it's not like, you know, this is something that just white people do. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's what they're pushing in a lot of these things, and why so much of this is coming out. And another thing with that movie that you have to see is they show a scene in the Mason Hall where De Niro admits he's a 32nd degree Freemason. De Niro runs the whole town. And let me tell you, I've personal experience with Masons, and De Niro plays it perfect, because this is how these people are. They seem very smart. They seem like they're your friends. They always act like your friends. That's what they do. They don't come like some big scary guy. You know, they seem like they're your friends, and they say all the right things, and they're like the best salesman. And that's what De Niro was. And he acted like he was the best salesman, but he was a 32nd degree Mason who was working with the oil companies to kill off all these natives. But before he did that, he would have his family and these people marry into it. So when they killed the Native American, now his family was able to get the money. So that's what this movie is about. And, you know, so one of the scenes Leonardo messes up, and they bring him into the Masonic. I couldn't believe it. They're showing you the two temples, Jacob and Boaz, the sun and the moon, the whole Mason, the checkered board floor. And they have Leonardo come sit on the table, and De Niro's waddling with a paddle. I mean, I couldn't believe that they showed it, but you know, showing you again the masonry.
He was
behind
hitting
it.
him with a paddle.
Yeah, he was beating him because that's what the Masons do, you know. They put on a white glove, slap you. There's all different types of rituals and things that they'll do.
Was he tied up? What you mean?
No, they made him like just put his arms on the table and bend over, and then De Niro was beating him with a paddle. And you know, because he was gonna get him in trouble. He was like, you know, so let me add more onto it. So at the end of the movie, because again, I get mad at the end of the movie. I'm sure most of you do when you hear at the end that even De Niro's character, who was sentenced to life in Leavenworth, I think he did maybe 10 years or whatever, and then he's let out. Right. And a lot of these guys, I think even DiCaprio's guy was let out after a little while. Some of the people didn't even go to jail. Right. So I want to get into this a little. This is again how the Masons are. I want to say thank God that America, we still have trial by jury. If we didn't have trial by jury, it's based, that's why they fear it and they never want anybody to go to jury. That's why it's always about settle. You know, I wish Zodiak was here to get more into law, but you know, they don't want juries because a jury is us, and the jury found him guilty. They're like, you're guilty, bro. You're going. So the judge had to, but in reality, that judge is a Mason, and these people are Masons, right? So they did all they could, so he didn't get in trouble. But because there was a jury, and because Leonardo, his own family member, like they found him guilty, it was overwhelming. But then what happens is the Masons behind the scenes, 10 years later, they do the paperwork, judge signs off, and he's let out. You know what I mean? So that's how these people are. I mean, it's even like an Epstein or someone, you know? It's when they can't cover it up because there's just too much dirt. Then it's like, all right, you're going to have to go in. We can't just like kill everybody. You know what I mean? Like we can't do, there's just too much to cover up. And that's why in that movie, De Niro, even though he's a Mason, he went to jail because of a jury. But then you see that he's let out not that long later, and that's because he's a Mason. And so, yeah, these were just some things I thought they're like recent current events that I told you I wanted to talk about with you, Killah. I think a lot of people are going to watch that movie soon.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it as soon as I get to.
It's on Apple TV right now. It just started streaming. So if anybody has Apple TV or Apple Plus or whatever it's called, yeah, you could watch that movie on there.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I'm always looking, like catching these things, you know, especially the Masons and all the stuff and trying to tie it together. You know, me being Mr. Conspiracy guy and always wanting to get into these topics.
Everything coming out now. I mean, they got. That's why I told you, got to check out Doja Cat new video, and then they got a lot of stuff that they doing now on the internet.
Yeah, it's just getting crazy and crazy. I'm sure the Super Bowl will be some big Masonic ritual.
They have an usher. He's an usher now.
Yeah,
they have the usher performing.
Usher's a pretty guy. I'm sure a lot of them like him. You know, and I'm sure you'll hear all about Taylor Swift. You know, because that's all you hear about too. That's why you should have known Kansas City was going to the Super Bowl. So then I feel bad. You know, I was hoping the Ravens would win too, but you know, Taylor Swift and Kansas City got to go.
They make more money. They make more money. They got that.
Yeah, I mean, isn't it funny? Like to you guys, like, don't you even pick up like why is Taylor Swift and all this like all the time everywhere? I drive around my car, I put on the radio, I gotta hear about Taylor Swift and this and that. Like, don't people like say why? Like why? You know, like
there's a lot of guys that got celebrity girls. We gotta see Taylor Swift. It's crazy. Look at Russell Wilson, right? Russell Wilson's a good example. You got Sierra. You don't see Sierra every game and have a Sierra cam. It's Taylor Swift. It's kind of crazy, right? Yeah.
It is.
I think about that stuff too. Trust.
That's when you know that these people are deep into it. Or someone like me, that's when I look, I'm like, these people are deep into it. Like,
let's swipe to the
like Taylor, you know, is deep into this. You know, she's probably some big witch in the Eastern Star,
Mm-hmm.
which is the female Masons.
I did hear Lady Gaga was a Sumerian goddess name.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, Lady Gaga. Then you got Madonna.
Yeah.
That's the Black Madonna. I always thought Madonna had an ill name. Madonna. I mean, mother or something.
Yeah, because and now Madonna would be like, I'm surprised they don't have Madonna at this Super Bowl. I mean, she's at everything, right? I mean, and why is it? Why do they have these names? Why do they have these videos with these crazy rituals? And why is it always biblical stuff, man? Like, let's get into that more. I mean, because that's the stuff I really like.
Yeah,
I really want to get into is the spiritual, and God.
Right.
Just like Cat Williams, man. Like Cat Williams, like he kept saying, it you either with God or you against. You with the truth or you with the lie.
Right.
And I love getting into the spiritual talks and into these debates.
Right.
Jody Southworth says Lady Gaga meant wet nurse. Marion.
Oh. Yeah, shout out to Lady.
Now let me ask you, and like Lady
Gaga.
I keep wanting to call you Solomon. I got to get used to saying Solomon.
You say Solo, you could do. You know what I mean? It's whatever easier for you. You know what I mean?
Okay. But why do you think? I would like to ask you guys and the audience, why do you think that these people constantly spend all their time pushing this demonic worship of these gods and these rituals? Like, why do you feel that they're doing it?
Man, I could only say what I could think. It's obviously what you said earlier is like it's agenda. There's agenda that's being pushed at the end of the day, right? Like you said about Cat Williams, like I always say the truth is a very powerful thing, and a lot of people rather listen to ignorance or lies or whatever, you know what I mean? And if there's something that's going to cause separation or the division, they always going to push that. So that's the simplest way I could say it. It's a very big deal. And look, there is some theory to it, you know what I mean? It's kind of crazy how the Taylor Swift thing, because that would make the NFL the most money in terms of media, you know what I mean? Like that's going to make Vegas, and look, we're going to Vegas, right? There's a lot of gambling involved. So it's a lot to really think, and you kind of uncover it. It's like kind of wild how that kind of set it up in general. You know what I mean? I'm not saying the game is rigged, but I'm just saying that elements there kind of show you something something's happening in place. You know what I mean?
Well,
yeah, I mean, I am someone who has gotten into saying that the games are rigged.
Mm-hmm.
Now, to explain that. Before you think that's crazy and how could this be? I played sports. Football was my favorite sport. I grew up, mobsters used to tell me that sports was rigged, and I'd be like, no. And again, the athletes themselves, they're playing their hearts out. I 100% believe that. It's legit. But people forget that there's umpires who are wearing black and white checkers like Masons do, right? And these are the people that actually control the game.
Oh, yeah.
And I've mentioned that I loved basketball growing up, and my team was the Sacramento Kings. And they would always go up against the Lakers with Shaq and Kobe. And, I would get upset because I felt like Sacramento was playing like their hearts out, and they were playing better. And then there'd always be these bad calls. And I would get so mad, and I was like, I swore that these games were fixed. And then guess what happened? Years later, the NBA guy that worked those games was in court admitting and testifying that he was a part of these rigged games. So again, this isn't just my theory or just a thought. I mean, there's valid evidence to show that there's referees and people who have rigged games. And,
somebody would have...
these guys could be playing their hearts out. The Ravens could be better. But if you're going to call a pass interference that wasn't, or you're not going to call plays, I mean, that changes the whole game. And we have to admit that. That's not crazy talk.
Yeah.
In baseball, if you have a strike zone that's a lot bigger and you're not calling it, you're just changing the game. So I feel like the refs are the ones who really have the power, and they're probably the Masons who are giving the orders of Taylor Swift, Kansas City, Tony Romo, Jessica Simpson, or whoever's, dating who, and they're pushing, Tom Brady. I mean, I swore Tom Brady sucks. I always thought he sucked. But he's the GOAT. Yeah, the GOAT. Again, satanic.
Yeah.
GOAT.
That's real.
That's a good one. I like that.
That's real.
I like
Yeah,
that.
that's real.
The GOAT.
You know what I mean?
Striker said, because it's edgy and those who don't know, suck it up. Talking about the games, yeah.
No, it's real. I mean, like,
now what if the Ravens would have won? Would y'all have said the same thing? Both of y'all?
I mean, who knows? I mean, I'm just saying. No, I do believe there's some truth in that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying the game is rigged. I believe in players they have nothing to do with it, right? Like players.
I agree.
Players and even the coaches. I think they have nothing to do with it. The refs to me is what obviously dictates and controls the game. And I've always said this is another thing too. I always said, like, if you play football and you have an understanding, there's a flag on every play. I'll tell you that right now. There's a flag on every play.
You can say that in basketball too. You can call traveling or all types of things that is easy to call.
Traveling, man. That's a symbol. Yeah, traveling is a symbol of a Masonic.
Yeah, that's what they call themselves. I remember that's how I used to approach Masons. I used to say,
and they blow the whistle like, you're traveling.
You ask them, are you a traveling man? And they'll know right away that you're talking about Masonry. I've done it.
The red flag and the yellow flag.
Yeah, challenging the flag, penalties.
You challenge the flag.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, I've always said, like, sportsmanship, it depends on, like, you have to have, in playing sports, you have to maintain a level of sportsmanship. It's kind of, and they'll throw it whether what happens. So, like, I could look at, I'm a Ravens fan. I could look at the Zay Flowers flag, right? They called it for taunting. And I look at that as no big deal, but I know they're going to call that. I just know they was going to call that, right? It was a big play, it happened, it's whatever, right? It's up to the players to keep their composure so those flags don't happen, though. You know what I mean? That's something that happens. And it's something to it. I think it could, like, as many things, because at the end of the day, sports is a big media. The league, the A, they're all big media. So whatever they're going to throw or whatever flag that benefits, I mean, I always said, Tom Brady, to me, was always, he got away with a lot, in my opinion.
Exactly.
But started that. Yeah.
That's just my opinion, you know what I mean? But I think, Tom Brady's great for his success, but, he's not the most talented player.
He was a 6th-round draft pick. He can't run. He had no arm. I don't know, but he had the Masons behind him. I know that.
Yeah.
That's how you get the supermodel wife, and they talk about you as the GOAT and all this stuff.
Number 12.
Yeah, number 12. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. So I do think it's wild how that all played out, though, for the Chiefs. I will say that. It is crazy, but it's just how it happened.
A friend of mine, he sent me a video. I don't know if people seen it. I think it was from last year, where it was literally Roger Goodell, the guy who runs the NFL.
Oh, yeah, Roger Goodell. Yeah.
Yeah. So he's standing at a podium, and there's all the people out there in the audience, and he's making a joke about how it's all fixed and how they decided that they wanted brothers in the Super Bowl and that they were going to have the Kelseys in the Super Bowl. And who was in the Super Bowl last year? It was Kansas City and Eagles, right? So, it literally, even the NFL, why would the NFL promote and show you that even they're like making a joke about it? Like, to me, it's like it's an inside joke that they know that is what it is, and they could throw it in your face, and most people are going to be like, nah, that's just a joke. It's like Taco Bell talking about the Illuminati and stuff like that.
Oh man, that's just beautiful. Yeah. We're gonna definitely bring you back, man, and this was good to get you on here and chop it up a little bit. But I got to do something, so I want to get up out of here. So you can stick around. We're going to do the music, and I'll bring it to the music. But it was dope. But I got some music. I got some.
No, I'll get out of here.
No, you good, bro. No, you good. Thank you for coming through. But I had to, like I told you, I just wanted you to come in drop a little bit of jewels, let them know, and then you definitely be back. But you already know you didn't lose a step. Stay on the Jesuits' neck. Stay on their neck, man.
Man.
Because there's a body, there's a righteous body, and all parts play a part. All parts play a part. We have the astronomers, astrologers. We have cats who know several parts. So some people are break down the Blue Beam Project, and then you have the other ones revealing the Masons and revealing the Jesuits and the soothsayers, the one people that deal with.
That's what's great about your podcast is you have so many different. You have all the different stuff. I mean, it's totally free for everybody, for all voices and stuff, and I appreciate it.
Yo, it's just time for dialogue, man, and unbiased, because people get trapped and locked into like zones, and we have to learn to exercise that out. You know how to say, well, exercise, do an exorcism. It takes work. Exercise takes work. So you exercise a demon out. You know what I'm just saying? It just takes work, and to push out that, just to, exactly. Control thoughts. So it's all about, hey, Eris, what up? Shout out to Eris. No doubt. I haven't seen you in a minute. Thank you for coming back. Melissa T, I see you. Eric Ramsey's. Oh, Stacy. Yeah, Stacy gonna come through. Yeah, she's gonna be I remember she from an episode a little while back. Oh, shout out to Stacy. Word. But she gonna come down a little bit. On down. You ain't meet her yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Word. That's gonna be dope. So you get tired. Yeah, man. So like we said, everybody forms like Voltron.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Four corners of the universe.
That's right.
Turn, man, it's turning the cake back in the crumbs. Back in the cake mix. That's all. Versus the process. This is a lot they did, man. You gotta unwind.
Yeah.
Sometimes you need a vacation. But
Right. Nope.
All Wise, shout out to All Wise writing is that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right, so let's move on to the music. Thank you, Vinny, coming through.
Yeah, man. Thank you guys, and Killah, and to the audience. I hope to be back and start getting more involved and bring some awesome guests and shows in the future.
Yeah.
And oh wait, Killah, can I just do one more thing before I go?
Yeah.
And I want to apologize. That's something I wanted to start off, but you ambushed me with flat Earth, and you get me all worked up.
You're all good, my brother.
For the people who remember me, from the last time I was on was an incident between me and someone, Nepal. And I wanted to say that I'm sorry. I also, I've told you, Killah, coming back on, I really want to focus more on me as a Christian. To me as a Christian, again, it's very clear I'm even to love my enemies. So, I handled it wrong. I could have maybe used comedy. I could have just ignored it. I'm not saying, she was right or anything, but it doesn't matter. Even if she's wrong or whatever, Nepal, I want to say I'm sorry. I wish things didn't go that way. I wish you the best. If you ever wanted to talk, I would talk. As a Christian, I love you. I love everyone. And I wish I would have handled that different. We're to be filled with love. And that's what I'm going to try to be every time I'm on the show and everywhere. As a Christian, that's what we're supposed to be. And I'm really sorry that I didn't act as a Christian should that day. To you too, Killah.
Hey, it's all good, my brother, man.
So, that's it.
It takes a lot. It takes a lot for that, man. Even though it was all good, man. Then it takes a lot, man. That shows a lot about your character and everything like that. So you just want to say peace. Yeah, man. You don't have to do that. Bro. Thank you so much.
I wanted to because I'm a Christian, and I feel like that as a Christian, that's what we're supposed to do. You know, and if I'm going to be on this show and other places saying I'm a Christian, I need to show it more. You know, not just talk about it, but, you know, show what a Christian really is. And that's what I'm trying to get better at. And, you know,
my brother.
hopefully I'll do better.
Yeah.
You know?
Ladies and gentlemen, Vinny, man, it was love.
Yeah, much love to you guys. Solomon, pleasure meeting you, man. I can't wait to see you guys again.
Pleasure meeting you too, man. You dope.
Yeah.
Thanks, man. Thanks a lot.
Good job, Vinny.
Yo, hey Dizzle. Good to hear from you, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, good seeing you.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. I'll see you guys.
All right, peace.
Yeah.
All right, peace, guys.
Peace.
Ladies and gentlemen, and I like the vibe that, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was real. Yeah.
All right, AD. Take us to the...
Yeah, time for a segment we call Song Promotions. You know what
Song Promotions.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, time to play the tracks that were submitted to the show.
Hey.
We can check them out.
Yeah.
First one we got is submitted by Aurora Borealis.
Aurora.
He submitted actually last week, last minute. So we are catching up.
Oh, okay.
Here we go.
I want to play the Panther, man.
Yeah.
We got some new stuff, too. Ooh. Marsha.
Nice.
Song called Marsha.
Here we go. The song is called The Shep of Wall Street. All right. It's a very experimental type of beat. You know what I mean?
The rhymes was fire, though.
Yeah, the rhymes are fire, but I think your lyrics deserve a slower beat. Do you know what I mean? Because that was like boom, 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 boom. Can't groove to it. We want to nod our head. And we can't nod our head to that tempo or type of beat. That's just my opinion. What y'all think?
Interesting. Very interesting. I ain't gonna lie. That was a different type of beat. Shout out to Aurora Borealis and the Holy City of New York, because I'm always say that. Right? Shout outs. The rhymes, yeah, like I said, the rhymes and the flow I liked. You know what I mean? The beat was very unorthodox. But you know, that's how he is, you know what I mean? And yeah, that's you know what I mean, it's dope, you know what I mean? It's very creative. I think there's more to it that we're still looking for. But yeah, shout out to him, man. Keep working, keep doing your thing, man. Bang.
That was fire. I agree with both of them. Yeah, I agree with both of them. Damn, man, this caffeine is crazy. I'm going like this.
Nice. Oh, yeah?
I just want to go to sleep right now. Let's
Yeah.
Let's go to sleep.
Oh, yeah? Nah,
I know exactly how you feel.
Like, boom, I'm crash.
All right. We got a submission from UndaLand Fortress with the song called The Calm Before the Storm. Here we go.
Cool at night. If you think you know you tired, you start singing songs like that. Who this?
UndaLand Fortress.
Oh.
There we go.
Royal Priesthood. Fire. Fruit roll-ups. Never forgot that. Yeah. I know. Y'all are contagious. Antsy. Oh, you know what it is? I'm getting the jitteries.
Yeah, that was really good. I like the feel of that beat. It sounded hot. What y'all think?
Feel the beat.
Great beat. That's
Great
a fire beat. It's ready. That's what I gotta say. Dope.
How'd you like that, Priest?
That's how I feel about that beat.
Priest says he likes it.
Fire.
All right, we got 3 more to go.
Oh.
Here we go. This track is from an artist named Crip Jesus.
Crip Jesus in the building.
And he called this song La La La.
You are now being baptized in holy blue water. As we usher in this age of Aquarius, the government keep putting weird shit on TV, preparing us, spreading lies on social media, think they scaring us, but really they just got our antennas up, watching. I know some prophets in Compton, I know some killers in Watts, I know you see me in turbans, I'm really still on the block, I'm really still dodging cops, I can smell the corpse, I just left the court. This is real life. I just press record. Late 80s, crack baby, born in the Matrix. I think Pac's still alive. He never died in Vegas. I used to love the game, but look how the game changed us. Used to be brothers, but now we beefing like strangers. It's strange, but we applying pressure. We gon' ride forever. We kings and queens, chess pieces, black and white checkers. Book of the Naga tribe, genocide, homicide. Children died, mamas died, the whole hood traumatized. Felt like Jesus, thought I died, but now I'm alive. Resurrected, reincarnated, it's how God made me. From the river valleys of East Africa to the corners of East Oakland, nigga, we gon' keep going. We can tell if you really, you fake. The streets know this, ain't no parents show us how to survive. The streets showed us, the Pharaoh, the Cobras, the 2033 no limit soldier with a K on my shoulder. Hold up. You can feel the earth move when I speak. The stars align, I'm aligned, I ain't lying, it's deep. You know the air tastes different when you breathe around kings. Alhamdulillah, Bismillah, Ar-Rahman, Ar-Rahim.
Fire. Crip Jesus.
Storytelling.
I don't know if it was really called La La La, but he didn't put the title. But when y'all submit, try to put the title of the song. It just kind of helps.
Okay.
You did.
I don't think it's called La La La.
This is storytelling.
Yeah, he's got. Y'all got to label your beats.
Man,
label
my
the
yarns
files.
is coming down, yo.
The what?
The yawn. The yawn.
Oh yeah.
La La yarn.
The yawning. Yeah.
So that was fire.
Yeah, shout out to Crip Jesus. That was dope. You know what I mean? Storytelling, man.
Yeah, that was fire.
Good flow.
All right. Here we go. Two
Crip
more to
Jesus,
go.
Amazing.
We got a track submission here. To the one
DJ
and only
Guam.
Mighty Hebrew with a track here called Gross Darkness, produced by Chief Contao. Here we go, from the album War Cloud. Here we go. We're gonna play 1.5 minutes.
Yeah, time to take you to the oscillated world of existence in pure will. Gross darkness, take the minds of people over. Vultures hunt for the blood of young soldiers. Time of the end of this world is right now. See truth is iron, break chains of bondage, destroy the blindness. As a sun, now you're rising now. Gross darkness, take the minds of people over. Vultures hunt for the blood of young soldiers. Time of the end of this world is right now. See truth is iron, break chains of bondage, destroy the blindness. As a sun, now you're shining now. There's a dark eclipse forming to a Voltron. Demon in misty darkness, absorbing screams of families bleeding. Entities, unnatural enemies of energies. Spitting out Mother Nature, menstruated spheres and infinity. Battle with Armageddon, light and shadow, fight for life that lies within the circumference of endless bliss. There's nothingness, transcend mind to timelessness. So evil ones lose their way, lost unknown of a dimensional Sephirah, where space-time doesn't exist, known as a Keter of Ezizabak. The holy army of repattering that shatters memories to continue cycles pulls up divine sparks that's reincarnated back into physical arcs. So Elohim can spark either lightning in the dark, form an image and likeness. Mind detect mind, and one is unblind. Our raiders and traders, the Rabbi HaMoshiach is our savior. Cause all we are the former of my mental makeup. Visions of oneness sustain my anger that lurks in the bottomless pit of our satanic strangers. Violence is sharp as a deadly razor, a venom that's dangerous. When piercing the brain image, your body breakdown is vicious. Your life caught in sand is quicker in. Your essence is now ascending to another motion of emotion. Your memory is now a local, and stories of old ones showing photos. Grows darkness, take the minds of people over. Vultures hunt for the blood of young soldiers. Time of the end of this world is right now. Now see truth in Zion, break chains of bondage.
Yeah, that's fire. From the album War Cloud, the Mighty Hebrew. That's fire.
Yes.
I'm a fan.
That's right.
What y'all think?
That was epic, man. Dope.
That was dope, man. That was dope. All across the board. All across the board.
Yeah. Shout out to Mighty Hebrew. It is time for the God finale.
Hey.
The grand finale. Guess who we got?
Who?
The one and only has returned.
Ah, there we go.
The God finale. This is the one and only Zodiak.
Hey, peace to the G.O.D.
Track is called.
Yeah, we got to put out that joint too, the remix.
Let's go.
I want to put that out. And yeah.
The 7 chakras.
And use my mind. Yeah, I'm up. Already ready.
I got 7 chakras, propellers of holy helicopters, breath of Brahma, heaven's opera, spells are very proper. Tell me, do you smell the karma cooking pasta from the past now? Do you see the God breaking knowledge that will last? Celebration, wine sparkle like the stars in my glass. Kiss the crescent, mystic presence lifted from the ash. I was last seen skillfully build a supreme math. With a regime last, I'm taking a steam bath. I'm walking a clean path. It gets better, fulfill my inner splendor. Electromagnetism just spill from my contender with skills and an agenda to shine with no sense that I climb with no meant to define my soul center. I mind you won't ninja with lies. I know into the skies of a gold emperor rose in pure beauty. I'm God well dressed in the robe of yours truly. Dipped in gems fresh when I slept. I spoke jewelry. Too many on bother with no opera, growing with no umi. Holding a broke Uzi, just hoping to go smoothie till the music starts to feel like an ocean that goes through me. It's so groovy. Do you feel the sound breeze? Feet in the soil, you can feel it when the ground breathes. Music is a treasure chest, open with a sound key. They searched hard for Solomon's temple, that's when they found me. Follow my credentials, I flow like a pour more bottles from my pencil. God is in my temple, I gotta make them tremble. Paintings from antiquity, gods that I resemble, said we gotta be assembled. I got 7 chakras, propellers of holy helicopters, breath of Brahma, heaven's opera, spells are very proper. Tell me, do you smell the karma cooking pasta from the past now? Do you see the God breaking knowledge that will last? I got 7 chakras, propellers of holy helicopters, breath of Brahma, heaven's opera, spells are very proper. Tell me, do you smell the karma cooking pasta from the past now? Do you see the God breaking knowledge that will last? Hey yo, gifted eyesight of the vision of the top star, crystallized light on the mission of a rock star, living the high life. Pistol wisdom on your cop car, fiction throwing shots, yards, hitting whiskey bottles, spilling spirits out of lock bars like prison up, rising, sublipping your drop squad. Ace of space, face it, I'm living the top card, extending the hot charge, electrical mind, engine, dimensional yacht laws, Titanic, rhyme, magic, ascension, the God's laws, Moroccan, all-star, I'm a reincarnation, ecliptic teleprompter while I read the stars, passing through the visualized life. When I spit these allow you walk bars, lift my cup, I ain't get invisible, lock stars in the Taurus field, sensual, sensible, taught to hear the talk is real, I'm talking to the Taurus seal. Abracadabra, just laughter, I'm a joyful meal for your eyes, appetite, to these lines, movie mind, jewelry, shine, smacking these hermaphrodite, parasites, torture hell, burn the flames, warming up a water spell, sacred geometrical designs in the tortoise shell. I'm on a tortoise cell, miraculous and thoughts I spell, deal, make a real shape, breathe until it feels greater. I'm never shaking with the hand that my torch is held, Phoenix metaphonics, man made of talking cells, the son of Samsung, a new tune as my thoughts propel.
And it is done.
I got got 7 chakras. Propellers are holy helicopters. Breath of Brahma, heaven's opera. Spells are very proper. Tell me, do you smell the karma cooking pasta from the past? Now, do you see the God breaking knowledge that will last?
That's fire. That was divine.
That's right.
Shout out to Zodiak. If y'all ain't subscribed yet, make sure you do.
That's right. That's right.
Link's gonna be in the description. Y'all better make sure you subscribe to Zodiak, man. It's all fire.
Yo, never cease to amaze me, yo. The lyrical content on that. Oh man.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah. Hard.
Yeah, lines. It's so many. I'm trying to pinpoint one.
Yeah, I know. Nah, man. That was fire. That was fire. Overall, like he knows it though. You know what I mean? The production was dope. It was great.
You're not trying to get there. It's there. You're already there.
Yeah, man. Salud.
God mode. Shout out to everybody who submitted tracks today. All the links are going to be in the description for each artist, so you can follow them online. You know what I'm saying? This concludes today's song promotion segment. Any submissions? Any last minute submissions? We're going to play on Wednesday.
Yeah, no doubt, man. All right, I'm on a limb. Out on a limb. Who's this? Tina Marie?
Out on the limb?
Yeah. I'm out on the limb.
I'm out on the limb. All right.
We about to, this the park. No, about the crab. No, I need that chocolate. I need that sugar. All right, man. I want to thank everybody who came out tonight, man. Vinny, thank you for returning, man. That was dope. Yo. Shout out to him. Shout out to AD, Solo Gems, and shout out to the great, all the submitters, to the great Zodiak. That was dope. That was incredible.
Yeah, shout out to the ones that hit the
Super Chat.
Super Chat.
Oh yeah, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Ceases where y'all came through, man. I was like, man, that was beautiful, brother.
Yeah, More Life and everybody was. Shout out to y'all, man.
Yeah, More Life, man. Let's keep it going. Shout out to y'all, brothers. It's been great, man. I want to say first everybody stay safe, man. Stay on your one. You know what I mean? Rebel as much as you could. It's a society madness. And love and light towards everyone. And this is Priest, man. I don't know. I'm out of here. Nah, we out. Peace, y'all. Hey, Adam G.
Adam G, yeah, that's right.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's y'all, man.
That's what I'm talking about. Pick up the Adam G, man. Hey, More Life, man. Hey. 21, man. We still doing, oh, man, that's, yeah, Big Sleepy KP.
That's right.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's
what I'm talking about. Shout out to Zodi. Yeah.
Wow.
I take a croissant now. Early morning coffee pouring, restaurant robust. Mountain View tea, brew, hold my cup, pour up. A large buffet, plus a rainy day in Rio. Small speakers play the Beatles. Away I hear the ocean waves and the seagulls. I wave at mosquitoes. On my way to the eggs trays for my people. I got some egg whites, wild rice, all spice. All in my tray, grab a bowl, plate, fork, knife. The sandy beach, coral reef, ocean shore life. Caribbean, European, summer soft nights. Fun for the outdoor types. Into fitness or enjoy picnics. Explore or just ride bikes. The right when kids fly kites. She spoke Portuguese. She said,
Quando cheguei, tudo estava virado.
I said, my name's Walter Reed. She pointed to the jet, the water ski. I pointed to my chest, I'm the best historically. When it comes to rap, I make the greatest feel awkwardly. While they think of tracks, I just relax, sit back and pour tea. I know it's hard to believe, but I gained a couple of pounds. But I'm training now, since quarantine. You want an espresso or just plain coffee? She said, I'll take a latte. Anybody in my party, Anunnaki? New karate, do Pilates every Friday. Or I'll take a mocha, I'm a smoker. Brim stroker, Dracula, smooth bachelor, come over. Bite your neck, suck on your breast, I'm the tea vampire. She laughed, crazy Americano, white Rhino, I have the combo.
Quando cheguei, tudo estava virado.
Hot cappuccino in Rio de Janeiro. She has a son, he's a year old. She said my soon father was a barber by the harbor, so bizarre, huh? She said my name's Lady Barber, crazy drama, baby mama. Oh, look at the iguana being watched by the anaconda. This place is beautiful. I'll stay to carnival.
Vocês querem algo para beber?
I'll take a devil's espresso.
Cheguei tudo estava virado.
Yeah, I want a pizza, but I want mozzarella on croissant bread.